Yeah. I don't give a f.
Well, f you then, bitch. I'm gonna mute that.
You can hang that up.
It's all good.
Probably not.
Hey, delete that part. Delete that part.
What are you even talking about?
That's a different conversation.
Take it so stupid.
You are now tuned into The Twist on You Film Me TV. This is not your grandmother's cup of tea.
Welcome back to another episode of The Twist. We experienced some technical difficulties, so we had to start the fuck over. I am your host, Rell Beatz. Got my boy Pete.
AKA Supreme Time.
Got my girl Jay.
AKA 10 nails.
And we got a
Full
special
set. Sorry.
Yeah. Y'all in these goddamn nails. So we got a special guest today. Good buddy of mine, Mr. Sean.
Yeah, that's me.
Not P. Diddy, though. Mm-hmm. Different type of Sean.
Spelling name the same, though.
So with spelling the name like that, it don't seem like scene.
That's what all my substitutes used to say.
Yo, they actually used to read. What the fuck are y'all laughing at?
What, nigga? It don't sound like scene.
Yeah, S-E-A-N.
There's no M.
No, scene. The way it's spelled, S-E-A-N, like bean, B-E-A-N.
No.
You see what I just did there? But you get my logic though, right?
They used to say that shit, and then I had to substitute. They used to say that shit.
Scene?
Yeah, they used to say scene. I say that ain't my name.
Yeah, scene.
I'll tell them it's
That
Sean.
ain't my name, bitch.
But
Ugly ass nigga.
My name's Scene.
they definitely
My
don't,
name's
man.
Scene.
Definitely spell it like P. Diddy. But
So you went to school, you mean like grade school?
Yeah.
And you went to school out here?
No, I went to school in North Carolina.
By here, I mean in Georgia. So what part of your life did you spend on the East Coast?
Still now. This the East Coast.
No, I mean like Jersey and shit.
Oh, I lived in New Jersey from birth till 5th grade.
But what do you really claim? Like Carolina?
Yeah, I claim See, the reason why I claim Carolina over Jersey, and after I get to know people, I tell them I'm from New Jersey, but it's because like when I went to college and I was talking to folks.
You went to college?
Yeah. And I was talking to folks.
Everybody in here went to college but me?
Oh yeah,
I didn't go to college, Pete.
Yeah, you did.
You got a whole degree.
Yeah, don't lie to me, man.
Man, I'm a thug. I ain't got no goddamn college. Don't believe this, man.
It's
I
people.
said me and you both got a degree from the same school.
Yeah.
You ruining my street cred.
What street cred?
Right.
Why are you going
Y'all
for
already
that?
know what it is. Y'all, you know how the cameras come
That's
on,
why
niggas
you-
just be like, hey, fuck these niggas. Y'all know what it is.
That's why
that
he
type
wear
of
them
shit.
red headphones with the B on them.
Hey, man. You trying to get me killed?
We know what's going on with you.
Jesus, man.
But no, I went when I went to college and I was meeting all these folks and they're like, "Where you from?" And I'm like, "Yeah, New Jersey." And they're like, "Well, what middle school you went to? What street this and what's that?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm from North Carolina, man." You know what I mean? Because you realize, because when I was living in North Carolina, I always was holding on to that New Jersey, even though I was loving everything I was doing down there. You know what I mean? So that's why I always say North Carolina, because that's why I really,
What did you go to college for?
I don't know.
Your mama said, you gonna go to work or you gonna go to school?
Oh man, you know
One
that's
of
how
them?
it goes. Yeah, that's how it goes. But the situation was a little bit different, and stuff happened, and it was just you had to make a decision, and I ended up going. But I ended up going to a junior college. I didn't even go to no regular college.
Oh, so you didn't get the full experience. You went to
But see, that's what's crazy because the junior college I went to was one of the only colleges on the East Coast that
you
got
went to that
dorms.
school where my man was like, "You sitting at home all day anyway. You sitting on the couch. Just
Right.
get up and go."
This school was full of athletes that weren't smart enough to go straight to D1.
The one with Lil Romeo.
So like, so it's like basically they talented motherfuckers who don't push themselves. So it's just a bunch of how you say you thugs in college. It's a whole bunch of them motherfuckers in there acting like doing weird shit, man. Like happy to be away from where they at and just be somewhere else. But yeah, I had a good time. I had a good experience there too.
How long did you go?
For 2 years. After I went for 2 years, they sent me a letter in the mail saying that
This ain't it, partner.
Your GPA didn't rise enough so that I don't understand it. But yeah. But I ain't never get in no trouble out there or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
You're not supposed to at school.
Yeah, but a lot at that school, you see people, that shit like a revolving door. You know what I'm saying? You see folks come out there because they ain't got nothing else to do. Not because they was trying to go to school or some shit like that.
Funny story, I got a homie named Russell, man. He went to a 2-year for like 5 years.
Jesus Christ.
Damn,
Yo, Russell cuts you straight every podcast.
I be shooting shots at that nigga, man. I be shooting shots.
Pew, 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 pew.
Did he do something with the degree? Did he get the degree? Or he just went for 5 years?
He actually transferred, then went to a HBCU.
Yeah,
I think he finished there. Yeah, I know he graduated, but I can't remember.
So
Yeah.
he finished.
If he graduated, he had to finish.
I don't know if he finished. That's where he finished at though. But I want to say he did. But yeah.
So please tell us this lemonade story again.
Yeah, man. So I gotta tell y'all my lemonade story again. For those who y'all, like I said, we had technical difficulties. Yeah, whatever. So we just recently moved.
You a little nervous, Rell. Get
Nah,
the
man,
shakes
I'm
out, man.
pissed, man. I'm pissed.
Nigga said you got a degree. Nigga don't know.
Yeah, don't be telling niggas that. He got no damn degree. He just playing, y'all. He just playing, y'all. Hey, he just playing. So, yeah, man. So we moved to a white neighborhood. And me, I like to show love from time. Like I just feel like when I'm in a good space when on payday, I guess. You know, I like to show love to people. And I had got paid, you know what I'm saying? So I'm driving through my new neighborhood, like want to put my face out there a little bit. So I pull up to this lemonade stand, little white kids. I'm like, I'll take 1 cup. Little niggas, you know what I'm saying? So nigga pull up, that'll be $3. I give him 5 because I'm feeling like that. Little tiny cup, little doctor cup, you know what I'm saying? So my man's give me the cup. Standing there looking at me, I'm like, you want me to drink it in your face? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, you throw it in your trash can here? I seen a lot of cups in there, and it's starting to make me wonder why those cups were there. So I gets into it. Like I said, first mistake, my man reaches in the ice thing, puts his hand on my ice cubes. And, you know,
bare hand on this.
bare hand,
these cubes.
two cubes. 2 cubes, because that's all that's gonna fit in that little ass cup. Because it would have been just, you know what I'm saying?
Bare hand on this.
Mostly
cube.
ice.
I'd be like, no
So
ice.
he just grabbed your cubes raw,
Yeah,
huh?
he raw dogged my cubes.
That's how you
I'm
like
like, turn, I'm sorry, no ice.
Yeah, it's too late. I committed to it, so I didn't want to be like in his mama face and be like,
Oh, his mom was there too?
I assumed that was his mama.
Oh.
Pete said on the last episode, all white people look like, so it was his mama.
do.
Yeah, it could have been all their mama's fault. It could have been not Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts. I don't fucking know. But yeah, my man puts his hands in the ice, boom, straight in the cup. No tongs. Fuck the tongs.
Yeah.
So I swig it around, you know, trying to make everything
Cold.
mix. Yeah. So boom, threw that thing back. No sugar. No, just bland. And that shit was
lemon
bland.
juice.
That shit was bland as
Just
fuck.
straight lemon juice.
Yeah, you talking about sour? Sour.
Yo, he he was upcharging.
He did. No, I mean, I gave him
$3 is an upcharge for
$3
this cup.
is an upcharge, dog.
For this
Yo,
cup.
you could get a whole fucking liter for $1.99.
For this cup. $3 whole dollars with
And it
no
got sugar in
sugar.
it. And it
No
got sugar.
sugar.
I'm just showing that my face card is good in the hood, man.
They just put straight lemon juice in it and that was it. Did they even have real lemons outside?
Did he have a picture?
Yeah.
Did they have real lemons though?
Did he have a sign that said lemonade $3?
Handwritten.
But
With
did they
Crayola
have
marker.
real lemons sitting out there?
It was like 2 of them. Now, they wasn't just out there squeezing, so I'm sure somebody was in the house or something.
You ain't had no seeds in it?
Niggas Nona was probably
Nigga,
making
it
that
was
shit.
seeds, pulp, dirt. It was all type of shit in that cup. But, hey, yeah, man. I sucked it up, though, pause. Yeah, I did what I did. But we're going to move right along.
Man, nah.
Yeah, I try to get me canceled on these people.
That is freaking
Like
bizarre.
that.
And his
I
mama
like
just
to-
sit there and let him put his hands
Yeah,
in
when
the
she saw my
cup.
face after I drunk it, you know, I gave her one of them. And she was looking like, I was looking like, You know what I'm saying? Gave it that nervous laughter back. That's just disgusting, man.
You know the white people nervous laugh.
Yeah, the tight lips in them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was that. So I'm like, yeah, bro.
I'm like, I'm gonna take this right on home. You know
I should
what?
have did one of these. That shit was delicious.
Nah, I just would have gave him a donation.
You done paid
Like,
that $5.
Donations.
Donations.
See, that's what I was gonna do when I saw the Atlanta water boys for real though. I was gonna give them a 5 and tell them to keep the water because they be giving you hot ass water.
Nah, them niggas.
What?
Them niggas be
They
like,
water.
What?
yeah, the water be hot because they be holding it in their hand for so long,
Yeah.
trying to get somebody to buy it.
Yeah.
But you know they came up with a law. I mean,
Yeah.
My
like a
man
law.
is offended. My man is offended by that
Niggas
hot
is charging
water,
for
man.
hot water?
You can make some.
Nah, fuck out of here.
No, I mean,
I'm gonna have to fight one of them little niggas.
look, I've come across the most aggressive water boys in Atlanta.
They jump on the car.
These one boys got so mad I went and buy water from them, like they bust my tail light. And like I tried to like follow him. He was on this.
When? So this been a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was some shit that was just started last or this year.
You remember when I was working at
Don't say the job.
I'm not, but you remember when I was, when I was working there, and I would every time I talked to you on my break, I would talk to you about how water boys was always like harassing me.
I didn't know what it was until this year.
Man, them guys are freaking ridiculous.
You seen them?
Nigga, no. I ain't going
The crazy thing is
towards them.
where I just moved from, they was on that exit one day when I got off
They
work.
ain't never been out there.
But I guess the police, they made a law now to
Yeah,
where
the
they
way they
can't do that shit no more.
Yeah, they can't be out there doing that and they can't harass you.
Yeah.
Because they harass you.
You gotta get a license to pay.
Like they walk, if you sitting at the light, they walking all between the cars, jumping on the cars, all type of shit.
This
They
boy.
give you some hot water.
To get some hot water for
That-
$5.
Niggas gonna make some oatmeal with it.
And then they be like,
Hot ass water.
You use water to make oatmeal?
What the fuck you use?
Milk.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Man, what the fuck?
you're supposed to use milk and
You're supposed to
oatmeal.
use
Why
milk and
use
oatmeal.
coconut milk, but you use fucking water? You never made it
You're
with milk?
supposed to use milk.
Who said this?
Man,
It's on the
you,
box.
you just
It's on the
read
box.
you just read the
Yeah,
packet that
nigga.
say
The
add
box say
water.
that?
Yeah.
So when you make pancakes, you use water too, or you use milk?
Listen, don't try to judge me, but yes.
Nah,
I mean,
pancakes.
I use water too, but
Yeah,
I'm just
pancakes,
asking.
I
you,
use
you
water.
can use
Y'all
milk
use
with that
water and
too.
waffle too, you little fancy
You
ass
can do
nigga.
all that shit.
Yeah.
You can use milk
But
with
not
all that
no
shit.
oatmeal.
Y'all wasting milk.
I don't even fuck with milk. I use the other shit.
Soy?
Like coconut, soy make
Like
soy
almond
got
milk?
soy got estrogen in it. Yeah, like almond milk or oat milk. Yeah,
Some people need estrogen.
not no shit, not me.
You got those man hands, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? You can
that's
get-
how I got them for not fucking with no estrogen.
Oh, okay. Damn, so you just avoid all
That's
estrogen?
okay.
Nah, not
What
not for
happened?
me.
You don't know what estrogen is?
No, she got it in her body.
Right.
Yeah, that's for her.
No,
because she's a woman.
Have it.
What you say?
I'm saying
you don't, you don't
men-
drink
when-
milk at all?
No, I hate milk, but I'm a heart.
Yeah, you ain't
All
supposed
of it.
You know,
So you ain't
yeah.
get no cereal
Everybody-
prizes.
No, I just ate dry cereal. Like I just,
Fuck them childhood.
I don't like cereal.
Even Captain Crunch?
I don't even like Captain Crunch.
That shit fuck
No
your mouth
hot, no
up.
hot chocolate.
Yeah, but I don't. I
Water?
mean, well, no,
You use
I.
water.
You can get it from the water
I
boys and
said
make it.
no. I say because shut up. 'Cause I use like hot water and then like mix in there. I put marshmallows in it. Yeah, but
You don't fuck with milk at all.
Nah, I hate it.
Selling hot
What
water.
happened? What happened?
I don't know. Like when like my mom said when I was a baby, I used to drink it by the gallon.
Milk?
But yeah. But now that I'm older, like, and I start, nope, can't even do it.
That's how it was with cheese when I was young. I used to
You used
just
to drink cheese?
eat cheese out the pack. Cheese.
You know how they sell the little string cheese?
Yeah.
I used to do that. Then when I got to a point, I just found out this shit weird and gross.
I can see like you nibbling on it. Like, you don't
I didn't
even-
nibble
you
on
don't
it.
even-
Wow.
You just rip it and just nibble little
Nah, I
pieces.
didn't have to rip it.
I just never
Nah,
understood how people
I
just
go
eat
full.
cheese.
Yeah.
Pause.
You just bite the whole thing.
Yeah, pause.
Yeah, I bite it.
You know, rip it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna rip it.
That's what it's
nah.
for. It's called string cheese. Cause you
Nah,
nibble
I
on
ain't
it.
got time
I'm
for
a
that.
grown man eating string cheese. I ain't got
Yeah.
time for that.
Well, I just thought it was speaking from kid times. I was speaking.
Yeah, I
Yo,
mean,
sometimes-
I never, like, I tried to fit in, but it just didn't work out because I didn't like cheese. I didn't like
You try to
watermelon.
fit in with your friends?
I
with
didn't
cheese?
like.
I was just
Like, yeah, I mean, because everybody just ate, like, like you know, people
They
doing
was
like,
like,
the
oh,
weird
shit.
things. Like they were eating cheese, and I was like,
But I mean,
What was that?
kids are harsh, man.
Basically, you can't sit with us if you don't eat cheese.
It'd probably be
I mean,
like
it
that.
felt like it. Like kids are cruel.
man.
Like
They are.
I ain't like watermelon.
Kids
Everybody
are
eating
assholes.
watermelon.
So in high school, y'all sat with regular niggas who ate regular lunch, or y'all was getting them fries and the pizza and shit like that. Did they do that at y'all school?
Regular lunch,
Wait a
but they
minute.
had to pay for lunch.
Wait,
You know,
a minute.
you
Yeah,
got
we
free
had to
lunch?
pay for lunch.
Yeah.
Oh man, I couldn't get it, but I got it.
Rich
but I
ass
couldn't
parents.
get it.
You rich ass parents.
You know what's so crazy? My mother was a nurse, so she made money, but you know, I should have been getting free lunch. That's all I'm gonna say. I
Yo,
ain't gonna say too much
you
like that.
in the fucking school.
But
Why
my
am I
homeboy
paying
never
for
came to
lunch?
school, so I used to use his number. They just called me the other day, asking me if I remember the lunch number, which I do, because you know.
School called you?
Nah, my homeboy. 'cause
Oh, I was about to
that's
say, boy, you
that's
finna owe
a-
so
They
much for
finna
them damn
recycle your
lunches.
number.
Yeah, that's a running joke because when he did come to school, he never came to school. But when he did and he tried to use his lunch number, he used to have to show his ID
Because you was always up.
because I was
Yeah.
always using it. So,
That's what's
yeah.
up.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
my
man.
nigga. I love him. That's my nigga.
Yeah,
Hustle on them lunches.
it was something you just said that made me think of something.
Them pizzas and the $2 fries. Y'all, well, y'all all went to school different places, huh? Y'all,
Yeah.
high
Yeah,
school?
I'm from Rome, Georgia.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, but I had to pay
you-
for
New
lunch.
York, huh?
Yeah, and I ain't paying for no lunch.
Oh,
They miss me with that bullshit.
I had free lunch for a while. Then I guess my mama moved on up to the east side. And,
Deluxe apartment in the sky.
then I had to get reduced lunch, so I was only paying like 40 cents for lunch and 30 cents for
Fam.
breakfast.
They went
I had to
niggas
pay,
ass.
period.
Fam.
Yeah, I know, like, the lunch lady at school, like, when I was in elementary school, I know she was so annoyed every time she saw me walk through the line. Because I just always had a story to tell her every single time I
About
saw
your
her.
lunch?
No, just about life, period. Like, I don't know why. I would just come out and tell the story, but like, yeah, last night, me and my parents drove to Atlanta, and they played my favorite song, and we just sung it the
Go
whole
get this
night.
scoop and get the hell out of my line.
No,
Damn.
but you know
it
what's
was the
funny?
lunch lady at the end who was taking the money, and like she was just, smile and she was taking money.
Next.
She wasn't putting nothing on nothing. She was taking the money.
She,
was taking
she
the
does that
Miss,
now.
hey, Miss
though.
Penland.
like she'll do that now. It's
Yeah,
like,
just
"Pete, let me
randomly."
tell you. Okay,
Nah.
Luana, tell me. Tell me something good.
I mean, just random. Like I've been doing that since I was a kid. I was in
Hey,
I
man.
was in like first grade when I was doing kindergarten. When I was doing
Kindergarten?
that.
No, she said kindergarten.
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 No, I was in
That
like
ATL
I was
thing.
like kindergarten and first grade doing that. Like, and the lady, like, every day she would just let me tell my story, even though the line would be backed up. She didn't care.
Yeah, I know.
Tell my
I was
story.
probably in my 20s when I found out how to spell kindergarten. I thought it was kindergarten.
Kindergarten.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I'm not understanding.
Nobody ever told me to spell this shit. I just went. Just went.
Does everybody in here know how to spell Wednesday?
Yeah.
I do now. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. One thing my sister teased me about growing up. So my sister had this big ass dollhouse, and when I learned how to, write, I just started labeling everything. So she had a dollhouse, and I wrote to the window, and I wrote Wendo. Boy, my sister fucked with me for like 10 years. Like, you little dumbass. Remember that time you was 2 years old and you spelled W-E-N? I was like, bro, I was little. Let that shit go. I'm 9 now.
You're 9 now.
She killed me with that shit. W-E-N-D-O.
Yeah, but
I sounded it out. That's what they told me to do. Window.
Wait, spell it again.
W-E-N-D-O.
Wendo.
Window.
Okay. Okay.
Definitely ain't window.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I ain't even talking
Nah,
about
that's
for
window.
real. I'm talking about phonetically.
Remember that song? Mr. Window.
That ain't.
That's what I spelled.
That
Window.
shit was windu.
Here we go. Now I'm being bullied by my childhood again.
What was that?
Yeah, she crying.
sorry.
Nigga, all the shit you All the shit you done spelled wrong.
Window.
I mean, hey, I know, but
Hey, she be in there like, Siri, pasta. I be like, nigga, you don't know how to spell pasta. She be trying to be silent with that shit.
no, I do not.
Siri, balloon. I was like, nigga, I can hear you.
I do not do words.
She be doing little words.
I don't do words that basic. Don't do me. I don't do words that basic.
That Wednesday was a good one though.
Yeah, it
That
took
was,
me a
that was a
while.
good one.
Nah,
I
I'm not
always
spell
use
that
spell
No,
check
I
with
only
that.
remember how to spell it because of Wednesday.
Didn't you send me that
Wednesday.
meme where that dude was like, it's not Wednesday, it's Wednesday next day. Wednesday next day.
He said, why the emphasis on me and letters in Wednesday?
Wednesday.
It's
It's Wednesday
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you what, I ain't good at spelling, but I can talk though.
So
I
leading
like
up,
that.
I
I ain't
can
good at
talk.
spelling, but I can talk though.
Yeah,
leading up to what was the word we were talking about?
Window.
definitely the one.
No, so is it beer or beers? Okay, for you, is it deer or deers?
It's deer. It's plural version of deer is deer.
But what do you say?
Well, you know what the fuck I said, but I just found out that wasn't right. It ain't got no S on it. Yeah.
Okay.
But you know what? I don't know, man. Cause you gonna fuck around, make me go in my Pandora box. Cause who the fuck say what the fuck is anything?
Fuck
Goddamn
I'm
it.
saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, God, shit, nigga.
Deers?
If I want to spell window, W-E-N-D-O, then that's my choice. I know what the fuck it is.
But it's politically incorrect.
You know what I mean? So,
I mean, it's like a person I know. He spelled them Thim.
huh?
He spelled them Thim.
Wouldn't that be?
You responded to the message?
Oh, shit.
Wouldn't that
He's
be?
like, let me
wouldn't
get them.
that be time?
That's how Bobby Brown said it in that song when he was like dealing with them. He said it just like that.
I'm getting with that. That's how that sound.
Yeah.
It sound like somebody spelled it with a list.
Yeah. Theme. Nah, I couldn't be. I wouldn't respond to that
Go
message.
get him.
Go get him.
Yeah. I wouldn't respond to that.
So it is deer, not deers.
Yeah. No S.
I mean,
Why,
but you
though?
know, because like
You say fishes?
on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, they say then all the reindeer loved them.
Yeah,
All the reindeers.
Excuse me,
You out here talking about mooses?
nigga. If I see more than one, dumbass mooses. No, oh look at the moose. No, nigga, that's singular.
I'm glad you said that. 'Cause
It's
I don't
meese,
feel
nigga.
bad.
Meese.
Oh, shit. I seen that shit.
Meese?
Nah, some shit about like that. That shit is crazy.
Nah, it's just one. It's just one moose, two moose. I
That
actually don't know
doesn't
about that.
even
Yeah, that
make
shit
no
sound dumb.
sense, bro.
That shit sound dumb. Two moose.
Two
Look at all
moose.
them moose over there. Nah, I can understand deer. Goose, well, it's geese, but that's why I said it's mooses.
But do you ever call it a goose or do you still call it a duck?
I call them, get the fuck out the road. Damn, they be over there at the mall. I'm like, bruh.
A duck is a duck.
Yeah, I don't give a damn.
I'm not saying that they different, but every time I see them, I call them ducks. But then when I hear somebody else call them a duck, I be like, nah, that's a goose. So it's like, I don't fucking know.
I don't give a damn the classification.
I call them ducks, though.
Swan,
Swan.
y'all the same shit.
It's illegal to run them over.
I know.
What,
Yo.
a swan?
I
A
know.
duck,
No,
a
out
goose.
here,
Goose.
it's illegal to. Oh, and that's everywhere.
A goose?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
I'm shit. I assume
You gotta
so.
let them niggas cross the street when they decide they want to cross
Man.
it.
Yeah, for real.
No
So,
pedestrian.
People be honking like hell, but you gotta let them go.
Nigga, one day I'm at Perimeter Mall, and it was I think it's 3 lanes or 2 lanes, but there was a family of
Geese.
geeses. Yeah,
No,
damn.
geese.
No
Just
ass.
geese.
Yeah, it's just geese.
They crossing the street. So it's about 5 cars in front of me. The 6 cars just blowing their horn like, yo, y'all fucking go. This motherfucker goes around, hit like 3 of them bitches, and kept going. And I had it on camera, but my Instagram got deleted.
He didn't kill.
Killed them niggas.
Niggas be in a rush.
Yeah.
I mean, but like, if a police officer was right there, he would have like went to jail.
Yo, so that reminds me, I seen a nigga do that same thing.
Here?
Yeah, like in Snellville. Like pulling into a Walmart, nigga just ran it over, bro.
Damn.
And I was like coming out and he was coming in and the geese were passing behind me. He just ran it over and I seen it. I was scarred for like 3 days.
I was too, man. I
I
started
was like,
telling that nigga.
what the fuck? Like, yo, I'm not supposed to see that shit.
What scarred you? Him hitting them or them being dead?
Them being dead, but he wasn't fully dead. He kept just rolling around and the other geese were trying to help him.
It was like,
That shit is real. That shit is real.
and they got the hell on.
You trying to
Nah,
laugh
but they
away the
just
pain,
all-
but it's okay, brother.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah,
No.
I was hurt with that shit when I saw it.
I think seeing shit like
That
that,
shit
no
hurts,
matter
bro.
how it is, it affect. Like even when we see it like online and shit like that, I think that affect folks. I don't watch shit like that. I don't like when they be killing them folks and they show it on like.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
saw,
do that. I can't do that.
I think that fucking
I cannot do that.
I saw it was an African lady or something. I don't know what the hell. I guess she cheated on her husband, somewhere in like Ghana or something.
Oh, and they just beat her dead in the street.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yo, nah, I can't.
That's
Wait,
hit her
what
with like-
happened?
They hit her with like an axe or something.
I was just about to say
And I
something
was
about.
like,
That's the
why y'all
last
niggas
time
be
I ever
posting
watched
shit
that
like
shit,
that?
boy. That shit is
Like people
crazy.
on Facebook be posting shit
Yo,
like
people
that.
are fucking sickos,
Crazy,
man.
Yeah, that's-
But why did they beat so they beat you for cheating?
Oh, they cut your hands off, all type of shit.
I mean, it ain't no telling why they did it or what they do, because he finna say some crazy shit.
Nah, I ain't got nothing crazy. Y'all even
I
get
mean,
me counsel.
did they kill her?
She didn't move. Like she was leaking, so I'm pretty sure she died.
I seen Jones back when, like, I don't know what year y'all graduated high school, but in like 05,
That nigga used
06,
to be on Kazaa downloading that.
they had all that crazy shit
Yeah.
with all that shit going. They
Yeah.
they was showing a whole lot of.
I ain't gonna lie, they used to like change the titles of shit. So I'd be on there like Soldier Boy, crank that. Then you
Yeah.
pop up somebody getting electrocuted, like crazy shit.
Bro, one time,
That shit happened to you because you got real quiet.
Oh, I see. That's why I don't like watching that shit, because I really feel like it really make you feel weird. Like,
Fucked up.
I
like-
seen something on Twitter where a nigga jumped from the roof and went all the way down and just hit the ground. That shit fucked
Like
me.
remember they did that shit
up,
with
bro.
Why would you
September
do
11th?
that?
Remember they
people
showing-
jumping out the window.
They kept
What about
showing
the
it.
Columbine one? Y'all seen that one when they had that shit? They had the cameras in the school.
I
with
don't
the,
watch.
I can't
all
watch that shit,
Yo,
bro.
I ain't gonna
man.
lie, I don't know why, but my whole life I've been fascinated with the Columbine thing. It's
That
like
shit
one of
is
those-
crazy,
I've seen pretty
bro.
much every documentary. Not to say I'm
I
gonna go
can't do
it,
that.
but
Like this past when
Sure is.
when they had murdered George Floyd.
I thought you was about to say Zimmerman. I was about to
Nah.
say, they got him. Damn.
Nah, George Floyd. That shit really fucked me up,
that
bro.
did.
Like
Like-
that shit kept playing in my brain, like
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't
over
watch it.
and
I didn't
over
watch
and
it.
over.
I couldn't watch it.
To watch, like I didn't know what it was at first, but you just kept seeing it.
I wouldn't
And
watch
then I
it.
I
finally
wasn't
watched
even on
it.
social media. It was on fucking YouTube. But
Yeah.
I'm sitting there, cause like if you go on the YouTube app and you hit a video, it'll just start playing, but you won't
Yeah.
hear nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, what the fuck, bro?
But by
Shit,
that
shit
time-
like
that was
that
devastating.
fucks me up, bro.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Even when it comes to like animals being killed, I can't.
I can. Well, so I just, like I said, we just recently seen the movie Spiral. At a point in time, I couldn't look at it like that on the screen, but now I just look at it like it's a movie. And being that I actually experienced some shit like that, to see, a person die or whatnot, that kind of changed me, like, to where when I see movies and shit, it don't bother me. But still watching that shit happen to people, like, yeah, I don't like to look at that.
Yeah, it's funny though, cause I could watch a movie about like assassins and that shit don't
Yeah.
bother me, or like
Yeah.
some kung fu shit.
That'd be different. It'd be so animated and
But
exaggerated.
yo, today I was watching Dragon Ball Z, and I was sitting there, and one of the fucking Cybermen blew up and killed Yamcha.
And he stayed. They had his body there.
Yeah, bro. Like,
But that's on the new one. They don't want kids to see somebody dead, so they just put them on the ground to make them keep shaking as if they're just like really hurt.
but that shit fucked me up.
Damn.
I was sitting in my room like, pardon me. Ooh, shit. I was sitting in my room like, yo, am I getting...
Turning into an old man. I was sitting in my room. I was in my room.
like BJ Armstrong or Louis Armstrong or some shit. Yeah. I'm sitting in my room like, damn, am I getting teary-eyed? I already knew he died because I watched the shit like 400 times. But that shit fucked with me. I was like, that shit's crazy.
Okay, well, since we gonna go there, I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. Now, this is a story all my people know, but fuck it, I'll tell y'all this shit too. But
tell you, Mike.
Watch it, the motherfucking cut, because you can tell I want to say it, but fuck it, I can't let you just be crying over here. I got to cry too, motherfucking watching Color Purple. That ain't enough for y'all. All right, well,
then yes,
motherfucking, it was when they ripped when Celie and her sister got ripped. Now everybody else say, "Oh, that's funny." I laugh, nigga. I was in that motherfucker, and I'm just sitting there watching that shit, and I'm just watching it.
As a kid, or you mean now?
Nah, I wasn't no kid, but I was watching.
Yesterday.
Nah, this was yesterday.
Last week.
Yeah, before you came here.
But I was damn sure grown though when it happened, and man, I wasn't crying like boohoo, but my shit just started draining. And I just tell my homeboy, like, bro, I'm motherfucking crying, bro. And that nigga just like, bro, you all right? And I'm just like, yeah, man, but this shit sad as hell. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like the movies like that'll make me like cry and tear up and stuff, like those slave movies.
Yeah, that's why
like when they had like 12 Years a Slave. I can't remember what movie it was that me and my mom and my aunt, we all went to go see the movie.
It's all the same one.
No, it was a different one, but it was like the dude, he rose and he just shut up, darn, your goddamn mouth, leave me alone. But anyway,
she don't curse, by the way.
I heard the darn. I had to go ahead and put that in my thought.
But no, it was I can't remember. He like basically like started uprising and started killing all the slave masters.
Django?
And no,
nah, the other shit.
It was like Nat
Turner.
Yeah, Nat Turner.
Nat Turner.
Oh, same thing.
Shut up. We went to see that movie, and like the ending was like awful. Like it was like you would think because they made the movie it would have a happy ending, but it was just
slave movie with a happy ending.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Freedom?
But you thinking because they made the movie that it would have been something good. I mean, when the movie went off, it was these people in the movie theater and they started clapping. And my mama got up, she almost cussed. She said, "What you clapping for? The man just died, they just hung this man." Like my mama was in tears. Like just crying. And then my Aunt Frog, she was like, "Yep, that's what them crackers was doing." And I was like, "Oh, Aunt
White
Frog,
people was
chill
clapping?
out." Yeah, like no, like people in the movie were clapping. Like we don't know who was clapping, but people were clapping. But my mama, she was crying. She couldn't even stop crying. I ain't never seen her cry like that. But like she was like man, ain't no good movie. Like she like legit was like boo. Crying like she was crying like she cried when Kobe died.
Her mom wore a dashiki to Black Panther. She was one of them.
She didn't wear no dashiki. She had on like a little head wrap thing.
Why?
I
never understood that.
I don't know
why niggas was dressing up in their African garb to go see.
I don't know, but I went in braids.
I went regular.
And some high waist pants and a t-shirt.
So I feel like we just went really dark for a minute. You know,
we did.
Niggas was
and
up
I
there
had
crying.
one more story, but it's okay.
If you want to get it out, you know what I'm saying? Share those.
So I'm gonna stay on this Dragon Ball Z shit because I was watching that shit, and it's an episode where Goku meets Princess Snake, and like halfway through the episode, one of her servants has a revolver, and like plays the fucking Russian roulette. She spins it, and then like this shit.
Is Dragon Ball?
Dragon Ball Z.
Like when he was little?
Nah, when he was on fucking Snake Way.
I don't remember that, but go ahead.
It's early. It's like episode 14 or 13, something like that.
Okay.
People out there fact check, but
yeah, I won't watch it.
But yo, she fucking blew her brains out.
You was watching the uncensored shit.
Yeah, because it's on Funimation, and I got a Funimation account. So
okay. Yeah, it just went
that,
real dark.
That shit fucked me up too. I'm like, yo, they showed that.
So we gonna brighten it up with this next topic here. Lamar Odom, goddamn. Not happiness, but Lamar Odom. So let's talk about him. Get him out of the way.
Stop taking bullshit fights because nobody wants to see it.
Okay, so
I don't care.
I heard a good idea the other day. Somebody was like, people who really have beef, like rappers, when it comes to it, they should be allowed to do like celebrity boxing. It would make it more interesting if we see, if like just say when the Game and 50 Cent was beefing, if those niggas would have did a boxing match, you would have tuned in. No, I wouldn't. You would have tuned in. Really? You a G Unit soldier, you would have tuned in. Pete, you would have tuned in.
Shoulder.
Fuck,
I can't even talk today, man.
Soldier, it's okay. I'll say it for you.
So you don't think that's a good idea for
You
people?
remember they had that show on MTV with the claymation?
Yeah,
celebrity boxing.
Yeah, that was
Well,
cool.
deathmatch.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I said they're about like, but these like gangsters, like they.
But that's what I'm saying,
Shanks
but
and they got their gloves.
For
or
one, we got people who won't die because you know what the end result is. But if you just put these people in the ring, they both can profit from them. Take out their frustration, throw their hands, and get paid for it.
But what if the frustration don't leave?
Yeah.
That's only gonna be for the person who lost.
Yeah, but that's the thing
Yeah,
though.
but
Like
so
after it's
nothing is
over,
resolved.
because people gonna be like, dang, like
For the winner, it is.
No, it's not, because things gonna be like, well, dang, he beat your A, and then he just
Do it again.
He just gonna
Make more money.
He beat your what?
His A.
Yeah, you thought she called him slipping?
Nah, I heard what she said.
You catch you slipping.
It's just funny.
Nah, but you don't think that sounds like a good idea? So
Hell no.
Nah,
So they
man.
can capitalize
Sound
on
like
it?
I don't think folks gonna do it. I think only the people that's gonna do it is the people who really don't want to fight each other, so that they don't try to hurt each other.
But I'm saying, doesn't it sound like a good way so we stop losing?
You're gonna
so many
have
people?
like corny fights though,
Well, I
like
think motherfuckers
Romeo
is
and Bow
gonna-
Wow.
So when Chris Brown was about to fight Big Soldier, y'all ain't gonna see that? I
Who's
want to
Big
see that. I
Soldier?
knew
But they
Chris Brown
really-
was gonna whoop that man
They
ass.
didn't really. I think that might have been a little bit more personal too.
But that's what I'm
But
saying.
other
For
fights
people
would
to
be
handle,
personal.
Yeah, for people to handle their personal issues. Their
Then it
personal
wouldn't be
beef.
boxing no more. It'd just be straight up fighting. Like boxing's out the window.
I just feel like, man, it'd be safer for these
Niggas
streets.
start losing, then they gonna pull out some
They
guns.
should just make battle songs.
But that's why they make clauses to where you can't do all that type of shit.
People,
That's
like-
that's how it is in rap battle.
I don't think they care about clauses though. when
They
it
got
comes to
clauses in
that.
rap battles.
Because
Yeah,
you
you can't
gotta
touch
think
nobody.
like it's physical.
You can't fight anybody. You can like pocket check and bump and shit, but you can't physically hit nobody.
What?
Or you forfeit your
earnings.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's why you never really
But
see
why
it.
is Lamar Odom fighting Aaron Carter?
What does Aaron Carter do?
Now
He
I
made
have
a
no
song
idea.
back
Cocaine.
in the day.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think that's why they put them up against each other, because when you look at the size comparison, that man like a little kid fighting that dude.
Who's coming with
Up
these?
with this?
Yeah, like who?
It just seems like a lot of people want to step in the
Somebody
ring now.
making money
Like
off
who's
it.
the first person to do this? Wasn't that that KSI nigga
And Logan,
Logan or whatever?
I think so.
It should have stopped there.
It was okay. You remember that dude who used to be on YouTube like, I'm Tyrone and I fuck your bitch and all that shit. Like
Yeah.
he fought the other dude who used to do the videos. I think his name was Brody. That shit was terrible because when they got in there, he was just running. But like I said, there was some beef that occurred between them doing skits and they fought it out. But I just feel like it's a better way to handle that shit versus somebody dying and y'all both can capitalize and get paid for it.
But
Somebody's still gonna die though, Lavelle.
who's
Man, if you go about it the right way and just stop being stupid.
Not yet, but
Who
people don't know how to
wants to
stop being
watch that,
stupid.
though?
There's people, they got fan bases. So that's where they generate their money from.
I ain't watching that shit.
People
You
will watch,
wouldn't
like,
watch.
a
Who's your
beef
favorite
fight.
artist? If SZA was about to fight her right now, you ain't tuning in?
No.
That's the fuck you are, Pete. You tuning in.
How you gonna tell me?
Because
what
I'm
I-
gonna host it
what
and you
I
gonna come
like?
over here and watch that shit. You gonna come watch that shit. Anyway, long story short.
SZA fought her.
Yeah.
I don't see that.
What was the
at all.
outcome of the fight though?
Lamar, I think he knocked him out. But I seen a clip.
Lamar
Aaron-
knocked the boy up.
I think so. I seen a clip where I ain't gonna lie, Lamar was just eating punches, bro. And I was thinking like that crack.
6'11".
Yeah, he was just eating a nigga punches. They also had
and
on
he died
headgear.
before.
He did. You can't kill a
Like,
nigga
what
who
the
died
fuck?
already.
Yeah, it's-
That's not funny. That is hilarious.
nigga died and took a sensu bean.
He came the fuck back.
He died before.
Yeah, he died.
I mean,
He died. That nigga
died
flatlined.
of Jace.
Yeah.
Like relatively died. Almost died. Shout out
Yeah.
Lamar Odom though. My mom knows his dad because he grew up in Brooklyn, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought he was from Queens.
Nah,
You from Queens?
I don't know.
You.
You know, he's a you.
Nah,
Oh.
I was about to say, you don't know where
Because you said he was a G Unit soldier. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, my man.
I mean that's by default.
Did you ever have the G Unit wife beater?
Nah,
And when he said G Unit shoulder, that's the first thing
nah, I never had the wife beater.
Never.
They always be them strong old
Spin the
niggas
chain?
got that shit on.
Nah,
So
I'm not a chain guy.
So what made you a G Unit soldier? Just because you knew all the lyrics?
On chain was dumb.
Yeah.
What about spinning rims? You didn't like those neither?
Who was 50 Cent?
I mean, I thought it was cool on some cars, but
In Rome, Georgia, you probably see a lot of spinning rims.
man,
You
tell
probably
me
still
about
see
it.
them.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm saying wrong, like
Niggas still tipping on
they had
four folks.
right,
Yeah.
the hydraulics,
Cars
know.
with the M&M paint all on the side.
All that. Like I told you, I drove a Chorus Light.
Oh, yeah, that
Bud
her
Light car to prom.
Country ass.
Oh, boy, if you didn't say it, I was going to think it.
Yeah.
But ain't nothing wrong with that shit. It's all shit. Yeah. Whatever you like is what you like.
Yeah, man. So basically, man, you can't defeat a crackhead.
Who died?
Yeah. So he ended up winning.
But
And
what
dated
about
a
if it's two
Kardashian.
crackheads?
It was.
So then they both didn't lose?
All right. The other nigga got knocked out. So we're going to get off that. That was kind of dark, too. So
Nah, like I don't.
let's go on to happiness.
Lamar Odom.
So what made you come up with that this week?
Wait, what?
I said no. He he told him the right happiness on
Yeah,
that.
that's what
Yeah,
he
I
said.
damn sure won't go act like I said it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
was
said
about
it.
to say, so,
All right.
Just because it's something that's broad and everybody got different forms of what it is to them, so it'll make for a conversation.
what makes you happy?
What makes me happy? I'm simple as hell, man. I like
Double cheeseburger.
you know, I like
Stir
turkey.
fries.
I like turkey burgers instead of the double, but definitely
What?
you could double it up.
What?
Yeah,
Turkey burgers.
'cause I make turkey. I use turkey. But what make me happy? It ain't
It's turkey burger.
It's not necessarily that. It's just whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? At the time, because it could be different things. You know what I'm saying? Some shit might make me happy today, might not.
So
make
so
me
you
happy
in
tomorrow.
you in a bad mood. What get you out of that?
Oh man, a good joke. A good joke. That's why I fuck with you like I do, because you talk so much shit when don't nobody want to hear it. But sometimes it makes it's at the right time where it's like I just needed to get that laugh off. And
Are you
just
one of
let all
those
that shit
people
go.
to where there's ever a bad time for a joke?
Nah, because like I said, when even when I'm in a mood that I don't want to hear no shit, it'll be that shit that'll get me out the mood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now if it's about death and somebody just died, of course that ain't no shit that nobody want to hear. But
You never laughed at a funeral?
I don't even like funerals. I don't like hospitals. I don't like none of that
I
shit.
be in there.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just,
don't like
it's
none
just
of
an
that
event to me. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate, passing of somebody, but I said, me and my mom, we be in there.
But I look
Jokes.
at death. I look at death different. Not because of anything crazy, just because this shit ain't forever anyway. So you can't.
What are you doing?
Can't be scared of that motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
What's happiness to you though?
So I'm a person, I don't really like negativity. So like, it comes to situation. Some situations just make me like, you know what I'm saying, I'm quick tempered because I just feel like it's unnecessary. But basically just on a day-to-day, I just avoid negativity. So that's what keep me, you know what I'm saying? You never really see me mad too much. Frustrated maybe.
It makes you happy to run.
No, absolutely not.
Nah, when he say he got a quick temper, he means
Quick.
with all his heart.
Yeah.
All of it.
But it's just like how I was raised. Like I said, I respect people. I say jokes, and sometimes like if I push it and it puts you in you in your feelings or whatnot. As a man, just make me understand why don't say no shit like that. And you know what I'm saying?
We lost so many friends like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So,
Oh, it's some shit
Untimely
about
jokes.
you. It's some shit about you that's known over here that ain't known right here because they both kind of quiet, looking like,
but
this nigga
they
got
know
a problem.
they know my temper though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But like I said, for the most part, like that, like being at work and you know how that shit be in there. I don't let that shit bother me because at the end of the day, I'm just here to get a check and I don't care about all that extra. I'm gonna move how I move. I'm not finna Superman, none of that shit. I just came to get my check.
They
No, he
say
almost
crazy
got in a
niggas
fight
wear
at
little
work.
glasses. Crazy niggas wear little glasses. You ever heard that? Oh, yeah. That was a philosophy a man told me one time.
Who was it? You? Niggas in the mirror talking to himself.
Was he asking for $5?
Hey, you know what's so crazy? I was just reading this book and the dude said, well, anytime somebody give you something and claim it as a fact, just ask them where they got the information from. So when you said that right there, it's funny.
Now, if you ask
Right
my
on
grandma how something is a fact, she will say,
The Bible.
no. She would say, if I tell you a chicken dips enough, don't ask me how I know.
What? I'm asking.
That's some Rome shit.
Yeah, it is.
It is. You ever been to Rome?
Nah, but I like country people because I like anybody that's assumed not to be as smart as they really are. Because they'll fuck around and say some shit like that. And you'll hear it and be like, nah, that's dumb as hell. But then if you really think about it, it's like, shit, don't ask me no question.
But it's not over because she say, lift his left wing and then look at the pouch fall out.
So this is random.
Wait, what?
Yeah, y'all lost me
I'm
with all these
fucking
old
lost.
I mean, it's just like
sayings.
that's like my papa. My papa, like when I took him shoe shopping, he told me he wore no. The dude asked him what size he wore. He said, I wear 11, but 12 feels so good, I get a 13.
So that reminds me.
But I dig it, though.
Wait, what?
Because one size feels so good, he might as well go 2 sizes up.
He said, I wear an 11, but 12 feels so good, I get a 13.
So that reminds me today, one of my clients with my shoes said, let me get these in the 12. So I brought them 2 12s and then an 11 in another shoe. And they tried on the 11, said, man, I mean, it's a little snug. You think?
It should
It's
be.
the wrong
12,
fucking size.
No,
But they
when-
bought it anyway.
Hey, man, you
No,
gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm telling you,
But
it
it's
made me
still
mad.
like-
Like when people be like, "Oh, I wear a 7," and then I'm like, "All we got is a 6," and then
Let me see it.
Yeah, I'll try
Yeah,
it.
let me try
Bring
it.
it out.
I'll
And
try
so
it.
I bring it to them. They be like, "It don't
It
fit."
still don't fit.
And they be like, "Oh, it doesn't fit." I'm like, "What? Oh my god!"
It's just a little small.
Doesn't fit.
Nigga, it's a lot small.
You can't be. You gotta be kidding me. Like I
Yeah.
started doing that at Lennox. Like that stuff used to piss me off.
Well, we can order it for you.
Yeah, nah, I'll just get them online.
Right.
All right, do your
All right,
thing.
I just want to try them on. Just like no. What really killed me was yesterday. This girl,
But you're alive.
huh? Well, shut up. Anyway, this girl.
You're right over my head.
Wait, before you start, I'm sorry. Why are y'all beefing?
There's no beef.
No, we not beefing.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
that's just what we do
No,
every day.
okay,
beef.
no,
I
yeah.
was saying that's really like an everyday thing.
Yeah, every day,
Okay.
man. I'm gonna get that joke in, man. Every time. I don't
Like
care
a
what the
40-year
story is.
marriage.
Hey,
Just tired of each other.
nah, man. You gotta keep these jokes.
Yeah, just did it just to do it.
You gotta keep these jokes fresh, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep me on my
It's
toes.
like y'all already went through segregation.
Yeah, man. See, that's how I am with him, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just walk in, you know, most people be like, good morning. I see this nigga smiling, thinking of some little fuck shit to say, like, look at this skinny ass nigga.
Every
Good
time
morning, my nigga.
I walk past him with a middle finger. I don't even say
Yeah,
nothing.
nothing nice. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of used to it.
'Cause it's
So
understood.
I project on the others as people do to me. That type.
Gotcha.
I think you say that that's in the Bible.
That's what.
It's on page 37 in the Bible.
Page 37.
Shut
That's the
up.
table of contents.
Right. Seriously.
Genesis.
No, it's not. Genesis started at like 104.
Right. The table of contents is pretty long.
Deuteronomy.
No.
That was all my favorite Bible. Was it chapter?
Books.
Books, yeah. That.
Books,
It was Deuteronomy. Because I actually went to a Christian school for 2 years, so the lady was like, "All right, everybody, turn in your book, your Bibles to Deuteronomy." I'd be like, "Deuteronomy." One little little kid. But yeah, I had a C in Bible class.
Y'all all grew up in the church.
Yeah.
I grew up in a
know
house.
You did. I could tell her.
It was a 3-bedroom.
Then on Sundays y'all go to another house and
So listen,
Yeah, I go to the Lord's
No,
house.
church was all day. Like where I came from, church
I'm
was
pretty
like
sure you went Wednesday and Thursday and Tuesday.
No,
Y'all
I-
do that shit too.
I didn't. I went some Wednesdays. I didn't go all of them, but Sunday you got Sunday school, the regular church service, the afternoon service, and night service. I'm like, why do y'all have so many services? Like I got homework.
So much church.
yeah, I had to be bribed to go to church. Like my dad would be like, "You want to go?" I'd be like, I don't ever remember my dad going to church with us. I think my dad had his separate church. I don't fucking know. But he'd be like, "You want to go?" I'd be like, "Not today." He'd be like, "They got the drums. You can play the drums." Here I come. Let me get my pants on. Come as you are. Oh, I was coming like that anyway. I don't put no damn suit on to play no drums.
What, did you actually play the drums?
Not for the church. I would just wait till church was over and then play the drums.
Oh.
When everybody
you
was
was one of
leaving.
them-
Yeah,
you
when
was one of
everybody
them
was leaving.
kids.
Yeah.
So you just
I ain't
making
had no
noise.
sticks. Yeah, I just do with the hand. Yeah.
Daddy is a smooth operator.
Yeah.
You was one of them niggas.
That's cool.
You play
That's
drums.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, back to your story, Lawan. I'm sorry. I just had to get that. I don't know how we even.
Before you get to your story, I want you to shout out your shirt because I see you representing somebody today.
Oh,
so
yeah.
what that shit say, Timothy? Emotions?
Yes, emotions. So it's the goat clothing line.
There you go.
That's his Instagram.
Okay.
It's
Show the sleeve up. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
Show
Like you
it to the
got this
I
emotion.
wear my heart on my sleeve. Y'all see
going
that?
on.
Tell
That's
them where
a
you can
patch,
get it
huh?
at.
Yeah. So you can go to his Instagram and get it on the goat clothing. God damn, why can't I
THE?
talk? Yeah.
Like it's at THE?
Yeah,
Goat.
at the goat clothing. And his I can't remember what his
Is that Stitch?
personal is. Yeah.
That's what I was saying. That's a patch. That ain't
No, this a
people.
patch.
No, I mean the chest part, the Timothy.
Oh yeah, this is Timothy.
Oh, that ain't no heat press?
This I'm not sure how this is. I've never seen it like this
On the
before.
front, that's raised?
No,
like-
this is embroidery.
Oh.
Yeah, on this.
Shout
That's
out to
kinda
Timothy.
fire,
Yeah,
yeah,
it is,
word.
man. Y'all go
His
buy
name
one of
ain't
those. Shout out
Timothy.
to
His name is
Timothy.
Tyrone.
Shout out to Tyrone too.
Yeah, shout out Tyrone, man. That's
Yeah.
the last free promo you get before you start paying niggas.
Yeah, you gotta send us
Call
some,
him.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wear 2X.
I wear whatever you send me. But if it's too small, I'm gonna make it a muscle shirt. I'm tied around my head like the Rough Riders.
All right, Lawana, back to your story.
So, anywho, this girl she wanted these shoes that was like way above her size. It was like a size 9 in men, and she was all of like a 5 in kids. So she was like, "Can I just try this in the smallest size you have?" I said, "If I have it, the smallest size is gonna be an 8." She said, "Okay, I'll try that." I said, "But why? Because you can't fit it at all." She was like, "Because, I just want to see how it looks on my foot so that I can order it online." I said, "But if you grab," I said, so I just went to the back to appease her, and I was like, the smallest size had a 9, and I brought it up. She was like, "Yeah, I'm going to try that." I said, "But you do realize that if you see this on your feet, you're not going to like it because it's going to look like a boat, and it's going to turn you off to the shoe because it's a boat."
Little boat.
And so she was like, I said, "But hey, I'm going to let you live. Go ahead and do it. If this is what you want to do, you try on this good shoe. You try it on." So her dad was like, she tried on. I was like, hey, I didn't say she can't. And so then she tried it on, and her sister was like, "You look ridiculous." Like,
Somebody keeping it real.
like
Hey,
she was
somebody
like,
keeping it
Shout out to
big.
the sister.
so she was like, it's huge. And her dad was like, "It looks good." And like, no, the girl said it was huge. And I was like, "Yeah, it's pretty big." Her dad was like, "It looks good." And I was like, let me just walk away. I just ain't even finna do this with you today.
No, I'm gonna tell you the funniest incident that happened with her one day. So she hate when people get sizes that's not theirs. So we had this girl come in.
I let niggas cook.
Nah. Oh yeah. She cooked their ass. So this girl comes in. She had on like a knee brace, and she was like, "Let me try these shoes," and just say a 7. So she comes out. She's like, "Man, all we got is like a 9." So the girl was like, "I'll try it." So here she goes. That girl know the shoe too damn big. But she didn't say damn, darn, or whatever. She go back, she get the shoe. The girl puts it on. She tries it. So I can't really give y'all a whole demonstration. The girl put on the shoe. She started walking like this. So she was like, "Look at her. No, that shoe too big. Look how she walking and this and that, blah, blah, blah." Just going off on the girl. So the girl came up. She was like, "It don't fit." She gave it back to her. She was like, I could have told you it don't fit. Girl put her regular shoe back on and said, I said, "Man, that girl walk like that. You up there cussing this girl out and she crippled." She up there thinking it's the damn shoe. I said, "Bro, you going to hell."
Oh, that's
I'm coming with
crazy.
you though.
Christ.
But yeah.
I mean, it's foolish. I
that girl
don't
started limping
understand
off.
it.
I said, hell no, man.
I mean, I don't. I mean, but
I can't
no,
even laugh at that.
But no, look, we seen.
I can't even laugh at
Look,
that.
Rell going through his shoes and stuff upstairs. We found Rell had like a size. What was it? 12, 13.
I had 12, 13.
He had
I said,
size
well, what the
12.
fuck
He
was
had,
I
like,
doing?
Every size.
From 10 and a half to
From
13.
10 and a half to 13.
I don't know what I
I
was
was like,
doing.
Rell, what was you going through?
That's back in my white tee days. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? One of them. Nigga had the big clothes, big shoes.
I mean, the
Yeah.
shoes was he?
Yeah,
Yes.
the 13.
I was like, then he was like, surprisingly it fit too. I'm like, oh, so
Surprisingly, it fit.
Yeah,
So
you know,
you
a nigga
measure
feet be
feet?
doing like this. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you, because in 10th grade, I wore 12, but now I wear 11 and a half.
Yeah, you know what the girls say. You know,
Yeah, but
the
12
big,
and 11
you know what they
and a
say
half
about
is
the big
different.
shoes.
They big shoes.
Yeah, nigga, you know what they say about the big shoes.
Black dick.
supposed to
Yeah,
be the big
That's
feet,
all I
not
got.
the shoes.
yeah.
That's
I
all
mean,
got.
It didn't work though. So,
I was like, what were you even going through? Like, if you could have seen his shoe selection, it was like, why?
nigga had the Air Force Ones with the see-through fronts.
Hey,
For real?
I did.
Oh man, you was
shout
one of
out
them
J.R.
niggas?
Ryder,
Shout
man.
out J.R. Ryder, man.
You had
I still got a pair.
You had headbands too, didn't you?
I actually did.
Yeah, I
Put
Everybody
my
had
name
those,
on it.
though.
Yeah,
I had it. No,
everybody ain't had
see,
no
I used to
damn
have a headband.
Did you have the little armband thing too?
Yep.
I still
I
got
used to wear
those.
it up here.
I still got those. Oh, you talking about like
man.
the headband like material?
Yeah.
Oh no, I ain't wear those. Those was for the
armband.
niggas who came to the court, thought they was finna get picked, and they didn't. Niggas be out there Jordan down, headbands, wristbands, leg bands, 2 headbands. I'm like, nigga,
Yo,
the 2 headbands?
man,
Nigga,
y'all get the
what?
fuck out of here.
yo.
Y'all
The
get
2
the fuck out of
headbands
here.
with the dewey underneath?
Nah,
like,
get the
why?
fuck out of here.
You might as well put on a Scully.
On top of them shits.
Yo, my
Oh,
uncle
man.
had called me today. I mean, really trying to get clarification for this. I don't understand what was happening, but his wife's in the background like, yeah, well, tell him. So basically, my uncle called me. He was like, now listen, if you have a whole Adidas basketball outfit, like listen, basketball outfit, a whole Adidas basketball outfit,
You can't do it.
then can you put on some Jordan basketball shoes? I said, absolutely not. I said, because Adidas make basketball shoes. No, you can't
So
do
your
that.
uncle was doing it?
No, like he was asking, and like his wife was like, I told you you can't do that.
But he wanted to.
I'm assuming, like, I guess he was trying to get it for his son. I'm not really sure. But he was like, hypothetically speaking. So he was like, I mean, I couldn't, he was like, so you mean to tell me, and getting mad. Like, I hear the clap in the background. He's like, so you mean to tell me
It's not a thing.
that I can't get a whole Adidas basketball outfit and put Jordans on? I said, no,
Yeah,
sir.
but
like,
kids,
nah, that's not a thing.
kids wear that shit, and they don't give a fuck.
My mama never let me do that.
No, but he's at the point to where like he like his son can't pick out his own clothes. Like he's freaking 7.
My mama would have whooped my ass.
Man.
My mama used to call that cross dressing. She would whoop my ass if I had some Adidas pants and a Nike shirt. Wasn't happening in her house. She also used to crease my pants. My crease would be so fucking sharp. My mama would whoop our ass if we didn't have a crease in our jeans. And around like 2000, I said like 2006 or 7, I'll leave the house. My mama like, where you going? You ain't ironing them pants? I'm like, Mom, it's 2007. Nobody wears creases in their pants. Boy, back in my day, we creased our pants and get in that crease. I come out, nigga, pants be on fucking hard. I'm like, bro.
I said, you had to put
You iron them
starch.
bitches, didn't you?
I said, you had to put the starch on them.
Yeah.
Niggas think you was either in the military or Mexican. You know?
Yo, I say, and I'm with you. Like my papa used to crease my pants so hard that even when I wash them, they still had a crease.
Yeah.
What was with old
Afterwards.
people in creases?
Starch, nigga. Do they still sell starch?
Iron boys and all that
it's
shit.
starch.
It's
'Cause
still
you
on the
can use
market.
starch for different shit,
Like
like
what?
for like cleaning products and shit like that. I think.
Can you?
Yeah, add starch.
That's crazy.
I had the lemon scent starch, boy. Nigga pants be like this. Paper cut on your damn.
Basically, it'd be so sharp. And like, I was like, I used to try to, like, I would try to wash my pants to get the crease out. Absolutely not.
I used
But
to have.
Absolutely not.
why were they putting creases in y'all?
Because I said
Because
it,
listen.
you look
Wait, let me
more
explain to him. Let me explain to
clean.
him. As my
Sharp.
mama would say, you look sharp.
Yeah, it looks
You look
sharp.
sharp.
Like a
Niggas
sharp
used to have jabos
pencil.
with a fucking crease in them. Fucking
That-
up my jabos.
That's nasty. Those some nasty ass jeans.
Crease my damn strap.
Okay, crease your zippers.
that's
All
sad.
that.
Crease your strap.
Yeah. Then when they start coming out with the
fuck?
velour suit.
Did you have a briefcase instead of a book bag?
Nah.
That's how niggas with creased pants.
Hey, it wasn't by choice though.
Good.
She made me do it. My mom
Yeah, I was
whooped my
like, my
ass.
papa used to crease my pants. Like it was a thing. Like they like, you look more professional.
They used to tell
I'm
me,
like, what?
iron your stuff. I'd be like, yeah, fuck out of here.
I'll iron my clothes, but I ain't gonna put no creases in.
Man,
I put a
that's
crease in my
crazy.
shirt.
I even had crease in my sleeves.
I actually put a crease in my shirt yesterday.
But that makes sense because, y'all well put together people. Y'all, when y'all put y'all shit on, y'all put it on.
Nah,
Yeah, but I ain't putting no crease in my
Nah, my
pants.
man-
Not to say that, but just it was like a habit of, putting yourself together.
No, my manager was like, we gonna have some visitors here tomorrow. Make sure you look presentable. So I creased my shirt.
Yeah.
I pointed that shit out. I clocked in. She was like, "Good morning." I said, "Yeah, this shirt, yeah, it's creased. You see it, don't you?"
What?
That's crazy.
I popped the
your
crease for her.
shirt.
They
Yeah.
said, go ahead, go home. We know you're not feeling it. We know you're not feeling well today. Your shirt all creased and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling you,
I
that's
didn't get the
the
lint
thing.
off. That was the crazy part. So she was like, "You ironed it, but you didn't get the
You
lint
didn't get
rolled."
the
So you
lint.
earned it with the lint in it. So you just
Hey, so
press
the lint,
in it.
the lint is baked.
Yeah, it's
in
cooked
the
in.
shirt
Yeah.
for sure.
It's marinated into the shirt now. So
Yo, creases is crazy, man. I ain't never.
creases just be crazy.
I
I
mean,
think creases on my church clothes.
What a crease
What
like in
about
a hat?
cuffs? What about cuffs? Y'all don't
Pants?
fuck with cuffs?
I fuck with cuffs.
Nah, I used to cuff the hell out of my pants. Now I did do that.
Yeah.
I used to wear
I
like
didn't have no
size
choice 'cause I'm too
42s
short.
Yeah.
when
Would
I
it
was
be
like a
too long?
36. Yeah, so I'd cuff them up, and then where
But
I'm
depending on
from,
what type of jeans you got, that material on the inside, it might match with how you know what I mean?
yeah,
But sometimes it bleed like.
Yeah, I was gonna say it
on
bleed on the
shoes,
shoes.
For sure. You gonna fuck
too.
up
And
your
then
life.
you just got some blue shoes
Like some
and you
denims.
can't even.
Especially when I had my
clean it.
fat form shoes.
Oh man.
I had them shits in the in the 8th grade.
Oh man.
I
Now,
had
Found
two.
them upstairs.
now
two pairs.
I'm gonna ask
Nigga,
you a question.
that's just the box. I still got the box feet.
I was
It's
like,
upstairs
"What?
right now.
You got fat form
She
shoes?"
tried to clown me about
That's
that shit.
nostalgia though, but I that's
Nah, I
it.
had fat farms.
She tried to clown me about
Yeah,
that shit.
You- nah, 'cause you still have the box
now
up
did you
there.
have them when they was to have, or did you just have them?
No, when they was to have.
Okay.
Yeah,
When,
nah. When niggas was going
Because there was
crazy.
a whole lot of different clothing line
When
that,
Russell
that was
Simmons-
like
Yeah.
popping, but
Yeah.
after it
Fat
left, it was
Farm,
gone.
Sean John,
You know where
Rockaway,
And Nietzsche,
Anichi.
Is that how you pronounce it?
I think so.
Nietzsche?
But that was like the
Forever.
velour suit.
I always thought it
time
was
when they doing that
NYC,
shit.
but we're gonna keep moving.
NYC.
It was
but
an
it's
E at the
in
beginning.
It's an E in the front.
But he from Alabama though, so
Yeah, I
you know
just
they.
said. That's why I said,
Nietzsche.
you said it's an E in the front. That's why I said NYCE.
Oh,
I thought it was like a New York
That's
thing.
not how that works, but okay.
And it was an E at the end too, right? Still.
Dumbass spelling window.
Hey,
Yo, stupid ass.
Windows.
He got me.
Oh man,
I
that's
like
fucked
that
up.
one. Hey, beat on it this week. I like that.
Window.
Window.
Yeah. See how that joke came back around?
Hey, everything full circle, man.
I mean,
Full
but
circle.
it's hard like to sound out what like in the English language. Like when they tell you to sound out.
I was
like,
fucking 3.
No, I said it's hard to sound it out because if you think of it like I'm looking at the word the amphitheater. I was like, is it amphitheater or amphitheater? Because it's PH and they tell you, doing that. I was like, no, it's amphitheater. I'm like, but how if it's AMPH?
I
Like, wouldn't it be
but when you say it, it
amphitheater?
sounds the same. Amphitheater.
Ambulance.
Yeah, same shit.
Yeah,
I
but I
ain't
was saying
fucking
like,
with
so if you were to tell, a kid like if you had fat like the PHAT and they try to, say it like
Yeah.
it just sounded, they'd be like,
P-hat.
"Puh, huh."
Yeah, perhaps.
Right?
So,
Just like thee.
yeah, I see what you did. So
Who made all these fucking rules?
Like,
So,
Like,
but-
they thinking
alright.
back at it, like,
what I
so
be-
back-
that shit's
that's
stupid, bro.
That's what I'd be at.
because if
back in-
you were sounding out deer, like,
Backing up to BC. Wait, BC. Which came first, BC or AD? BC, right?
No, BC means BC came
before
first,
Christ,
Before
AD
Christ.
after
so backing
death.
up to
After
that,
death, yeah.
he was sitting down writing it all out.
Wait, who was writing it all out?
Shit, whoever came BC. AD got there.
God,
So
God,
before
yeah.
Christ.
Yeah. So he was sitting
Oh,
down
shit.
writing in his little journal, just writing stuff. He was like, man, I don't know what the fuck this is, but I'm gonna just start signing it out. What could that mean? What does "the" mean? Does "the" have a definition?
Absolutely, because it's in the dictionary. I don't know what it means.
I don't know what it means.
This is what you see. This is what I'm talking about. Like, man, even with the time,
Look at
with
that.
AD, what year? What is that?
You don't know what AD is?
What
After
year?
death.
What year?
Like one. Year one.
What?
Yeah,
What's before? So if AD is after death and that's one, then what's BC?
He's here. He's here with it.
Yeah.
No,
Because
see, that's why
dog,
he here
Nah,
now.
bro, I'm
The
just
dog,
saying,
like,
that shit is crazy.
The Earth is,
1 million some
Millions
years
of
old.
and we only on year 2021.
21.
I thought the Earth was like 6 million years old
Listen,
or something like that.
Either way, it's only
This dude said in
2021.
the podcast the other day, he said, man, y'all on that 1900 shit. It's 2000. That shit fucked me up. I said, damn. I never thought about it like that. Like 1998. That's the 1900. Like
That's what I was about to ask.
that's like man, that's crazy.
So when does after death cut off and they start year one all the way up to right now? You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of like how Xbox did. You know, they went like Xbox, then 360, then one. Like, shit don't make no sense.
That's just crazy. Yo, next time we podcast, I'm gonna bring my laptop, man. We
I
about to
think-
get in some shit.
I think they just started counting, like, you know what? Let's start keeping track of all these years, because all this time is wasted. We ain't had no calendar.
Nah, but they kept track before. If it was BC, AD, and all of that,
Nah,
because even with the fucking dinosaurs existed.
That's deep
BC,
because it's like
AD.
What if
you know
they
what I
never
mean?
did keep track and just started making all this shit up yesterday?
Bro, like that shit's.
You know what I'm saying? Like
You here with it,
then-
bro?
and then they
You
say
doing
this
today's
shit,
mathematics.
But they say this shit is relative though, saying that it's all happening at once. You know what I'm saying? So even though we here and it's 2021, it's folks that don't live like we live. You know what I'm saying? So are they in whatever time? You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is crazy.
That's
man.
crazy. Like
shit is crazy,
Like
man.
like all those people who killed that one dude for going on the island.
Jesus.
Nah, they're
No,
talking about
nigga.
it was an island that wasn't like up to date, and they won't accepting folks just to come there.
Yeah,
some
and then
people try to
dude went
come in.
there and they killed him.
Yeah, they try to come on some Jesus shit, like trying
Oh,
to.
this
trying
was
to,
like where they don't have like no technology type. I remember
It was
that.
on some like primal
Yeah.
primal
Wait,
Far
what
Cry
happened?
shit. You feel
Okay,
me?
so let me ask you this though, pardon
Wait,
me.
hold on. Let's get her up to date. So there was this island where it's like no technology type shit, and it's these tribal people, right? Mm-hmm. So this white dude went over to the island on a boat, like exploring. They start throwing spears and shit and killed the nigga. Like, we don't know what the fuck you are and why are you coming over here? So people, this island, I think it's
It
like
was like-
forbidden to even go
So
there.
it's
Yeah,
like,
it was like a-
cavemen, like so.
Yeah,
to
it's like
speak.
primal. Yeah,
This
yeah,
shit
yeah.
happened like a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
didn't
it
it?
happened. It was like 2018,
But that's the
17.
thing that I'm saying, like you say
You
caveman,
gotta
you
be a
say
dumbass
primal,
nigga.
right? The shit is
Never
crazy,
mind.
right? Because that shit, who's to say that what we doing is better? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like to have the all this shit, who's to say that that's better? Because if
Wall Street.
if these folks has goddamn made it this far, this long, doing it like that, they don't really have nothing to lose in the sense of, because all this shit we
Yeah.
gain, we could lose this shit and we'll be fucked up. But they'll be right where they at. Like,
Yep,
this shit
same-
is crazy,
same
man.
spot.
This shit is crazy, man.
Because for that island to be there for so long and nobody knew except for this one nigga and they killed him.
I think it was like basically
That
like
shit's crazy.
understood like don't come here, and Buddy was trying to go there to push this society on them. And
Nah,
folks
they went
But
with
like,
that
how
shit.
did they find out he was dead, or did they know he was going and then he just never came back?
I think he had to announce that he was going.
Oh, God.
them folks be on the missions, missions where
Oh,
they
was
go
it?
to them places and they just
Yeah,
try to
they try to like impose like
Like
Christianity and shit
in
like
all
that.
different
yeah.
types
Wasn't
of
it like a big boat and then he took a smaller boat to go over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I believe that's how. it
all I know
We
is
gonna
that
say
shit.
it, that's how
That
it
shit is
happened.
crazy. And then you got to think how big this world is, like, and then you got to think about America, like, for real. We the only people that's doing this shit like we doing it. Like everybody else do it a different way,
Like
but it's kind
podcasting?
of similar. Nah, as far as just living life and stuff like
I mean,
that.
it's like even people like in other countries, like they like worship a god that looks like them.
Man,
We're the
all
only
that
one
shit.
who, is, Jesus and Christianity and all that.
And
But
then even the folks that do something different, you know what I'm saying? Like working where we work at, you work with a lot of different people from Nigeria and different African places, but Nigeria, the one I say. And these folks, they like my man say, I was talking to this dude the other day, and this nigga say, what did he say? He said some crazy shit to me, man. It was like he was flexing on me.
Talking about that nigga with the muscles?
Nah, because that's my man. Okay. We be talking about, so this nigga done been to 30 different countries, man.
The nigga with the muscles?
Yeah.
Shit, you look like it.
I only been to Vegas, but anyway, let me tell you though. That's what I'm saying. Even that fact right there, just how they living different over there. You know what I'm saying? Like he done been to 30 different countries, but when we see him at work, we think he just a strong ass nigga from Africa, not knowing he done did all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
So like, what? He had like military background or some shit?
That's what I assumed at first, but nah, the nigga just like, see, these folks be so smart, man. Like. It's crazy, man. It's crazy the way we just think about everything. You know what I'm saying? Even myself, because
crave knowledge.
I definitely downplay a lot of shit, and then I find out something totally different. But
Just to update y'all on what the guy looks like. He looked like he carried one of them guns that you hold down here.
my man Tim, he
got
walk
all
like
the
this.
Yeah,
He
walk
do
like
this shit like Rambo.
fucking Rambo shit. Yeah.
Like that's all he do his whole life. Like the nigga just got hella guns.
But just to say, like, just everywhere is different, man. And like. Man, I'm telling you, it's a whole lot of folks that I done looked at and be like, man, this bum ass nigga, some shit. And then I talk to him and find out like I'm the bum ass nigga. This nigga really, you know what I'm saying? This nigga really did some shit and was really teaching me some shit unbiasedly, not knowing how I was really shitting on him in my mind for, you know what I'm saying? So, like Terrell, you know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy, man.
Say my fucking real name, man.
That Jarrell. But I'm just saying,
there we go.
motherfucker, like it's just everything is just so crazy and like. I'm getting to the point where I just look at everything different, man, because it's like you just never really know how shit is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo, I'm just so amazed that your hands are the same color on both sides.
oh man, I don't know what that's about, man. That's
You know when you was growing up and people like, give me 5 on the black hand side. Like, which side? Like,
well,
the nigga be up there like this.
That's on my white hand, I'm black hand.
if you read some books, you'll know that the kings, all their hands is like that. So that's kind of telling you where I come from.
So I'm like a jack?
Yeah, you was like a jester.
Yeah, 'cause my shit like, you know what I'm
Like a
saying?
jester.
No, but like I always wonder, like I used to get ridiculed like so bad by my grandmother and her friends when I asked them like who wrote the Bible. And they'd be like, I mean, the disciples
Mad
wrote
niggas
them.
wrote that shit.
LeBron?
Shut up.
I'm pretty sure your grandma was like, girl,
She
stay in the
went-
child's
she-
place.
She was like, I mean, if you read the Bible, you know who wrote it. I'm like, well, who wrote it? Like, well, Jesus wrote the Bible. Well, how did he write the Bible and he died?
Through his disciples.
You know, disciples. Yeah, that's what my grandma said. I mean, he wrote them through disciples. I'm like, yeah, no, she'd be like, the Bible came from God. I'm like, but he couldn't have wrote it physically himself if the disciples wrote it. So how do we know what actually happened? What happened? Because them niggas could have put whatever they wanted to put in there, and it ain't even the real thing.
All right, so you know how you go to court?
Yeah, I think I'm getting to the age. I think we're all getting to the age where we just like
Starting to question.
like, yo, a lot of this shit is some
'Cause I'm like, it makes
bullshit.
sense.
You heard it first. The Bible is bullshit.
I didn't say that.
He said that.
But did y'all grow up in the church? Like, you grew up in the church?
Yeah.
You grew up in the church?
Yeah, semi.
Okay.
I went to a Christian school for 2 years, and I got the hell out of there.
Yeah,
grew
so
up
I
all
mean,
in
it
the
just
church.
everything different. But I was just checking out this book that said life don't start till you 40, right? And that shit is so crazy because I remember I was about
You got
29.
a lot of fucking books.
Yeah, man, you gotta learn. I was about 20.
You check them out, or you just keep them?
Nah, like they like audio books. You know, you
Oh,
listen
okay.
to them while you
audio
doing something.
books,
Yeah.
yeah.
So and
You got one of those Kindle Fires?
I use my phone. I use YouTube.
Oh, okay.
But you could do it however you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But for real, I was like 29 and a half, about to turn 30, and I'm talking to my uncle, and I'm telling him, like, yo, my mind is changing. This shit is crazy. And he say, well, it's a lot of different philosophies about life, but a lot of times they say your life doesn't start till a certain age, and people die so young, or the world tell you you're getting old that you look at it differently, not knowing for real, like, man, you're supposed to go through life doing all this shit you don't know, fucking up all this shit, all this, and third. Or if you don't fuck up, it's okay. But when you get to older and you start fucking up, it's okay too. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't really no limit to this shit, man. Just if you don't die, you know, you keep going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like, why you doing all this dumb stuff now? You should do it in your 20s.
But even, I mean, because it's like, shit, you might have been at the point in your life where, see, because, man, everybody think about shit different, and I don't fucking know nothing. So don't quote me on shit. Don't hold me to nothing. I always speak from my point of view. I always speak from my perspective, and I just say it like I know it because that's how I feel. But, man, it's like, shit, man, whatever you feel in your heart, you doing it and it feel good, you just got to run with that shit, man.
So is that why you got 2 white tees?
Man, because this is my car shirt, and this is my own camera shirt. You know what I'm saying? Just in case I was sweating in the car, I ain't want to be in here.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's why I got these too. I got 2 of these too.
Just in case one get dirty.
You know.
What does that represent?
Nothing. You know, it's just you know,
just
family.
cool.
My family made it for me, and they thought, you know, that I was a nice person. See, a lot of time,
You a Leo?
Nah, hell no, I'm a Sagittarius.
Hey!
But I
sorry.
curse like a sailor though.
No, I mean, I'm a Sag, November 30th.
Y'all actually believe in that
Oh man, what? November 30th. Give me some of that.
wait,
My brother that
wait a
passed
minute.
away November 30th.
Let me get this
Really?
out.
When's your birthday?
Mine's December 2nd.
Let me get this out.
Hey!
So it's niggas out here who really believe that the stars align makes y'all niggas who y'all are.
See, where I go with that is that's part of being like-minded, linking up. You find different ways to attach yourself with people when you don't know them. And if that's how me and her could be cool, then I'll go with that. You know what I'm saying? So like, with you wear glasses. That's how we linked up. You know what I'm saying? Because you weak as hell wearing glasses.
Nah, you came. Let me tell you, he came to work. He was sweating like fuck. I'm like, damn, bro.
Ooh, boy.
Why you drink? So no, the thing that set
this
him
nigga
aside.
here.
He came in with one of those. First, I always thought niggas who have a gallon jug of water were weird. But he put cucumbers and lemons in this shit.
Yeah, to cut down the fat.
I don't know what he was doing. I just thought he was hungry and thirsty at the same time. I was like, okay, 2 birds, 1 stone type shit.
This nigga Rell said some shit to me so fucking, this nigga here. I remember this shit the other day. This nigga say, man, why I look like you in a rush, but you ain't moving fast?
Because he was walking like he wasn't going no damn well,
I
bro.
say this motherfucker here. I think we friends now. I think we friends. But man, nah. But anyway, like you just take anything because look, when you move through this world, man, the worst thing you want to do is be by yourself. I done met so many folks that don't got nobody just to talk to, and I've never had that problem. I've always had a friend that I could just call, or even when I was young, like it always been like that. And I met people who've never had that. So when they talking to you and they telling you their problems and you just like, my nigga, you don't even know me. Why would you waste doing all that? Because I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to sit here and I'm going to conversate with you, but I really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I will conversate with you. You're supposed to be telling this to somebody who really care about you and can give you some type of feedback, you know? And there's folks that don't got that. So you got to use whatever you got to link up and, 2 is better than 1, 3 is better than 2. You know what I'm saying? So
It's like I noticed that like in the shoe store, like people would just come in and just like for the conversation. Like they don't even want to buy no shoes and nothing. They just
I
come
had
in
a guy
and
like
talk
that
to
today.
you.
folks be lonely as hell, man, and that has nothing to do with what they got. You know what I'm saying? You can have everything and still be fucking
be lonely.
I'm telling you,
as
I
hell.
will never forget this conversation. One day when I was in Kennesaw, and this lady was pregnant and she came in the store. I said, "Hey, ma'am, what?" I said, "Hey, ma'am, how you doing today? Is everything going good?" She said, "No, I'm 50 and I'm pregnant." I said,
Damn.
"Well, I mean, that's how it started." I was like, "I mean, you okay?" And then she just like started telling me how she was 50 and pregnant. I'm like, "Oh, okay." I mean, it was weird. I mean, at that time, I was like, 26? So, my mind then and my mind now is just like, this lady is crazy.
My brother big on perspective,
real?
and 50 and pregnant is a big perspective thing. Because it's people who can't have kids. It's people who want to have kids so bad.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to be 50 and be able to go through that whole process and do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, that says a lot about you. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
just don't think she was really even trying to.
Oh, yeah. I'm
But
not
I
saying.
mean, she was saying like, it
Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
hell yeah.
this
Think you
wasn't
would've-
even supposed to be a thing.
She fuck around and got all her kids out the house now. And
and now she got to start over.
Yeah.
That's devastating.
One thing I can actually say about him that I aspire to be like, but at the same time be like, fuck it, is how, like when y'all see this nigga, he don't have to know you he don't give a damn. He speak to every fucking body. Anybody that walk by you, even if you ain't making eye contact, he speak to them. And the funny thing is, at first, like I said, I just didn't know that was just how he is. So I seen him speaking to this Hispanic janitor guy. Nigga speaks no English.
Amigo.
Every day he walks
Amigo.
every day he speak to him. Hey, my friend, blah, blah, blah. Man, don't speak. At first, he was just like, he just smiled. He didn't say shit. And now it's getting to a point, he like, oh, he might say some shit. He don't know what the fuck he's saying. This nigga be like, hey, chicken grease, my nigga. That nigga be like he don't know, but it's just him. And I really aspire to be like that. But then when I walk past somebody, they be looking at the ground. I'm like, well, fuck you then. Or I try to get in their face like, good morning, that type of shit. But it's just like that energy is what it really is gonna take for us to, start networking and that type of shit. But like him, that's like a prime
bro,
example.
I
gotta speak to people, man. I
hate speaking to niggas, man.
What?
It's no offense to anybody, when we're doing the podcast.
I don't like people.
Anybody who comes and sit down on this podcast or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just me.
I feel you.
I don't.
I feel like what stemmed it was like, okay, growing up, my mama had a boyfriend. I ain't really care for the nigga. Just say I'm outside playing. If I come in the house and he was there, I would just walk straight past this nigga and go to my room. But my mom would be like, speak. I'm like, I ain't gonna speak to nobody that don't fucking... Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Speak. So, I just didn't like, don't tell me who to speak to. Like, if I don't like this nigga. Same way the other day, like, she had people, at the house. She was like, man, you gonna come speak? I was like, no, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm in my room. I'm chilling.
Yeah, man, I can't. I used to talk to a girl, and she's from a different culture, and she would have to, like, go downstairs and actually speak to people. Yeah. Like, oh, I'm having company, so I gotta go down.
Like her parents having company or something?
Yeah, like they not there for you, they there for them.
And that's how I be.
Like,
nah.
I don't do that.
I'm gonna keep editing this podcast.
But is that like disrespectful? I tried to find another word. I
gave her my reason for not speaking, which I probably won't say right here. But I mean, like I said, I'm big on positivity, energy, and that type of shit. And I just feel like as a person, if you're not gonna give me that, or the people that I respect that, then I ain't got shit to give you. But if we can sit down and have a conversation, and you open up and you get a little better with me, then yeah. But like I said, I'm not giving a negative person my positive energy, because sometimes that shit can be draining on me. But him, this nigga gonna give it to you regardless. He gonna speak. Hi, how you doing? They be like, oh shit, I was just about to kill myself, but you spoke to me.
She understand it though. I don't know if you talk to everybody, but she's Sagittarius. It's just how it go. Because you'll tell a motherfucker fuck you just like you'll tell him fudge you. Yeah. You'll tell him mother freaker fudge you. Like you'll tell him how you doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With no type of ill
it's
intention.
like, yeah, like you can still be like, like, hey, what's up? But even if I don't like you, like, nah. I'm good.
I don't like you. I don't try to go out of my way to say anything. I try to avoid from saying anything, and I'd rather just keep the space if anything. But like I said, if it came to a point we could sit down and talk, I can talk to anybody about anything. But
yeah, understanding is big too.
Some people move a certain way and they never change. So just for me to try to jump in and put my 2 cents in, I'm like, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Look, I'm finna tell you about another book.
This whole thing is out my comfort zone. Yeah, these niggas know I don't.
Yeah,
I don't talk. I don't respond to text messages.
Yeah, sometimes.
Joanna called my sister looking for me because I just be like,
I'm like, yo, do you know where he is?
Yeah.
Like,
bro, I have a problem where I detach myself from things too easily. You know what I'm saying? Like I could detach. It's nothing against.
I be wanting to be like that, but I have too many friends.
Oh man, I'm so cold with that shit too.
Yeah, I be wanting to be like that.
I cut them off.
And I'm trying not to be like that, but I've been doing it for so long. It's like
just know,
second nature.
Open space.
Yeah.
Big wide
open spaces. Yeah.
So,
you just gotta practice.
Like how you can like just cut somebody, like it's always like, because like I'm like really, really, really caring and whatever. Like I like really, like it really tears me up. Like if something happened, like I don't know, like if somebody was my friend, or I thought they was my friend or whatever, like I can cut them off, but it would tear me up.
Would you show
to
it though?
Even have to. I was
about to say, like, it's happened to you recently. You been moving.
I would say recently, like I was
See,
just like,
that's the
you know,
thing with
F it.
Joanna though. Like
Yeah, I
she'll
just
care
too
about
much. Yeah.
like too much.
And I be telling her that,
And I just
that
be
hurt her
like,
sometimes.
yo, like I don't want to see her like that. So I
Yeah, I
just
be
be
like,
like, you
my
gotta
nigga,
you gotta
don't
detach
care
yourself
that.
sometimes
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
because
hard for
you'll
me to
drive
just-
yourself crazy worrying about
Every
every
little
single little thing. It's
Have
not
you-
to say that you don't care about the people or whatever, but
Sometimes you got to go through it a couple times to get that understand. One thing I remember, folks was trying to, what they was telling me about something, and they was basically saying, I ain't gonna get too much in the details of it, but they was basically trying to get somebody to do something.
Fred, it was Fred.
Right? Yeah, Fred was trying to get Jimmy to do something, and I was telling Fred, stop trying to make that nigga do it and let him understand why he need to do it. You see what I'm saying? Because when you try to make them do it, they only doing it because you want them to.
Yeah.
But if
They
they,
really don't want
if
to.
they understand why to do it, then it's like,
yeah.
okay, that's why I'm doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Right,
why
it
I'm
gotta
going to
make
do
sense.
it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
because if you understand, it becomes sort of like a habit.
You
Yeah,
must
for
be
sure.
talking about your
For
son.
sure, for sure, yeah, for sure.
Talking about your
For
son.
sure. Yeah. But it's important, man. Understanding is very important, man. I feel like folks tell me all the time, don't be biased, but shit, I mean, that shit natural. Niggas gonna be biased. Because motherfuckers, I get to talking to people, and however they thought about me before I started talking, I know it's different. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, shit, nigga, shit, you know, motherfucker don't look like, you know, everybody look different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gonna
Exactly.
perceive a
People
person how
base you off of how you look,
Yeah.
but then you, like he said, you start talking and shit.
But it ain't nothing wrong with that though. You know what I'm saying? Because you might see a motherfucker that you don't think is crazy, and then you find out they're crazy, and it's like, I mean, that's your fault for assuming that what they put on made them a better person. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? I like you was talking about that bum shit on that Joe. You talking about the bum. Like, I'm not saying it like I fuck with homeless people, like I'm out in the streets making sandwiches and shit like that. But at the same time, I don't
Handing them out.
yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
craziest
because,
shit.
because I don't have a bias though. Like when me and my son went to the Falcons game and we rode the train, it was a stank ass homeless person and they had a wheelchair, but they weren't in it and they was trying to get in it and get off the train. I had no problem holding that man arm and all my new shit and all that and helping them, you know what I'm saying? And showing him, because man, it don't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Then you got off the train like,
nah, see that what I'm saying? Like it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy because then I see somebody who dressed up real nice and I be like, nigga, don't touch me. You understand what I'm saying? Because I would perceive them to be a different way than I would perceive them, and it's not because of what they have. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit crazy. And like I said, man, I'm nigga getting older, and you just think about shit differently.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
different
Like,
perspective because you done been through some shit.
and that's the crazy thing. No, like it ain't even like I didn't have to go through no bad shit to think like this. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the real big thing about it. I don't know. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like
because
it
I
is.
always been a player. That's how I categorize this shit as a player.
player.
Because it ain't really about being positive. Because I'm not. Like I swear to God, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, and I'm not trying to not be positive. But it's just like I really think about shit how I think about it, and some shit I don't like, and some shit I do. But at the end of the day, like I don't project that shit on anything else. Like I'm not gonna be mad at you because of some shit you do that I don't like. I'm just not gonna be around you. You see what I'm saying? Because some people will keep themselves
that's what I was saying.
Some people will keep themselves around the bullshit that they don't like and then be mad about it all the time.
I ain't gonna be mad about it.
I got a philosophy like after you understand who you dealing with, if you continue to deal with them, then you can't be mad about none of that shit because you accepting it every time. You know what I'm saying? Like
I told you
I
that.
say you sound like my mom.
but girls is
and
different
my
though.
dad.
Girls is different
Why?
though because they
They
different.
got titties?
And they come with estrogen and
Right.
they can have
Do
kids.
you really make
For
that?
real.
What the fuck?
Do you really feel
And when
like
I
that
say-
makes them think a little bit?
Yes.
Hold on. When I said my
because-
dad, I didn't mean my real dad. I was talking about Terrell.
What you talking about?
that y'all hard on them about what.
Yeah, I said you sound like my mom and my dad.
I see what you did.
But it's I feel like they different because a mother will do different for you than a dad will, and that's just my opinion.
Like women take on so much, like just period. Like I witnessed, like even like with women taking on men that's no good for them. Like they'll have so much patience and will put up with so much stuff from that person just because the love that they have for them. Whereas a nigga can be like, man, you cheated on me, F you, and just walk
You mean
away like it
married
ain't
or
nothing.
not married?
No, just period.
In general.
Yeah.
But what about the women that put up with all that shit because of vanity and not because of real love?
No,
like,
I mean,
this nigga look like how I wanted a nigga to look.
No, I mean, I get that, but I'm not speaking from them. I'm speaking from like women like me who have big hearts and like we really love hard. So it's like, you know, I could. Yeah, this is the perfect shirt, right?
Shout out to him.
Shout out.
Shout out, Tyrone.
Yeah, we definitely getting emotional on this
Right.
podcast.
Timothy, I see you, Timothy.
But like I was saying, like for us, like for the women that like really love hard, like we'll put up with so much stuff from a man just because, you know, we really love him and we somewhat in our mind believe that he'll love us so much more, that he'll love us more than he like saying that he will, you know, and change some things for us. But I learned a long time ago, when a nigga say this what it is, that's what it is. And I ain't never tried to change him.
Even when he say it ain't what it is.
Yeah, he went like, yeah. But no, I'm saying like if I like, let's say me and Pete get together and like I'm starting to like let's say me and Pete get together and then like we friends with benefits. If he said, Luana, like I ain't finna like we not like I'm not falling in love with you, like we just gonna be friends. He would just be my friend. All the way up until the end, like I might fall in love with him, everything.
You don't know his heart though.
Nah, if a nigga say that that's what he gonna do, that's what he gonna do.
Yeah, but men are liars.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, men are liars.
No, but I'm saying like if he tell me from the beginning, like, all right, this is what it is and this is what it's gonna be, and I catch feelings and I'm thinking, well, because I caught feelings, that maybe he will too. No. It's still friendship.
See, but you can't use me because I'm a sucker for love.
No, but
I'm dying to be loved.
So when you get to that state where you feel like you in love and you don't know if he in love, do you ask him or you just do weird shit to show it?
Nah, I'm like straight up. Like, let me know.
Nah, I mean,
like I'm not that person that's gonna sit there and just be like whatever. But I can also read actions. You know, like I hear what you say, but I can see what it is that you do and how you're moving. Shut up. I can see what it is that you're doing and like how you're moving to let me know where your mind is and where it's not going. I mean, so rude.
I'm sorry.
Do you allow yourself to be vulnerable?
Me?
No, I'm talking to
Oh.
You look like you was about to say, hell yeah.
Nah, because he said he a sucker for love. Me too. and people don't understand it because I don't want to just talk to motherfuckers for no reason. Like, I fuck around and go all the way there when you feel that way about somebody. You know what I'm saying?
My whole thing is that I have a very I'm picky when it comes to women.
Picky with what, though?
Women.
With what, though?
What do you mean with what?
With what?
Like, what about them are you picky about?
Their characteristics.
So only the characteristics?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck that word up, didn't you?
Yeah, but because I wanted to make sure, because I know motherfuckers say they picky, but it just be like, you know.
No, I'm not that dude.
Okay,
Yeah,
and I wouldn't assume so. I'm just asking.
Dude.
I mean, but it's like I say I'm picky, and it is like what you think about, like,
because it go hand in hand.
Yeah, because it's like
you got to like what you see.
No, absolutely, but
yeah, but it's like, you know,
if you a Ferrari with no engine in it,
yeah,
Sure. And that bitch and take pictures.
And that's what they do, ain't it? Damn,
but it's
that
like
was deep.
But yeah, but it's like it really. But it's like with me personally, like even like with that, like if I'm talking to a guy, like if I don't like you, like I'm gonna work out and I'm gonna be physically fit or whatever, you know. And I feel like if that, like any dude that I date or whatever, and I feel like if that's what I'm gonna do, you know, for me, and I'm gonna be looking good, I feel like you should do the same, you know, to you know. Match, you know, like you need to look good too, you know.
So you're saying he don't look good right now?
Oh, I'm sexy.
I mean, look around, if you don't quit putting words in my goddamn mouth.
Don't let him throw you off. Keep saying what you said. Keep saying what you said.
Probably on that bullshit.
Don't let him throw you off. Keep saying what you said.
Right, but no, I'm saying like me personally, like because I work out or whatever else, like any dude I date, like I want him to be some type of I wanted to be some type of like physically fit,
Hercules.
because like, but that's what I'm attracted to. So it's like I wouldn't talk to a guy who doesn't have like what I'm attracted to. It's like you can be the nicest guy ever. Cause I remember I used to go to church. Well, I still go, but I remember like going to church. Like one preacher was preaching, she was like, "Yeah, you want Greg with the 6-pack, but Fred with the keg is gonna be the one to be good to you." I'm like, "Yeah, but God, no, I don't like Fred with the keg. So why would he make me get with Fred with the keg? And I'm not gonna talk to Fred with the keg because I don't like Fred with the keg.
And that's part of that happiness shit. You got to get it how you like it. You know what I mean?
Fred in church like. Y'all talking about that man's stomach.
But see, that's Fred's problem though. Fred got to find his happiness. You know what I'm saying? So
in the
can't
pool
nobody
pit
else
Googling,
say
gym
something about
memberships.
But see, that might not make Fred happy though. See that, and that's why I said something about that happening, because that shit is so crazy that I remember one day I was sitting back and I was like, matter of fact, my man, we was driving through Roswell. I think it was Roswell or Alpharetta, one of the two, but we was around a bunch of big mansions and shit. He just pointed out the shit like, damn, man, look at this house, look at this house, look at this house. And I'm just like, this nigga got a big ass fountain in the front of his house and this shit just going all day. You know what I'm saying? These folks is back here in the woods in the cut. They work so hard to get this money. You know what I'm saying? To go in the cut and be secluded and all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Reoccurring flowing water.
And first when I seen this fountain, I said, I know that bill high as hell.
No,
so,
I think it's like a cycling thing. It's not like fresh water.
Okay. So that's the first thing I said. And then I thought, if I work so hard to get this money, would I want to seclude myself? And then it's like, well, how can I judge them? Because that might be their happiness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That might be what they like. And then the motherfucker who work at Burger King and got 4 kids.
I tell these niggas all the time, I get $1 million. I ain't never gonna
Work at
see
Burger King, got 4 kids and live in a 2-bedroom apartment, but everybody in that house is happy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is happy, and it ain't got shit to do with money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
happiness is all relative to you.
But it's like, too,
relative.
like, even like on social media, like to what you were saying earlier, like with the age thing or whatever, like how you see all these young people on social media, like got all this money and doing all this, do all that. It makes some people feel like, well, dang, like I ain't even nowhere and I'm this old, and they made this happen at this age, and it's like, I like at one point, like I had felt like that, but then I had thought about it, I was like, nah, God knew.
Check out Napoleon Hill. Whenever y'all get a chance, check him out. But he basically tell you like, matter of fact, the book, The Rich Dad, Poor Dad, that ain't Napoleon Hill, that's somebody else. Yeah, because I'm trying to tell
all
you.
the books.
But check, it's audio, it's on YouTube. But look, let me tell you though, The Rich Dad, Poor Dad, it basically say mind your business. That's one of his steps. And it's like,
I like that.
everybody around you, even your boy right here, even your boys right here, both of them, you can't worry about what they doing. Because for sure they love you and they got your back. But if you want to go somewhere, you got to go there. You know what I'm saying? They can't. So it's like, with the social media, when you seeing a kid that's 18 that got 18 million and you 40 and only got $18, like shit, nigga, that's on you. You got to figure it out because he figured it out. He might have been doing this shit since he 5. You just don't know it because another trick of the game is to make it look easy. No matter how much work you put in, you don't tell them folks that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Make it look easy.
You never know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, it's just so much. And the reason why I'm reading all the books is because I started something and I'm trying to finish it. And to motivate myself, I got to learn that ain't nothing else going to get it done for me but me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the folks is preaching in these books. These different books is basically the power of you and the powers you have. If you really want it, you could get it as long as you know what I'm saying? Like you talk about this podcast and you kept sitting back and putting it together, putting your characters together and, you know what I'm saying, talking to all the different folks, you know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, you in this motherfucker. and I'm sitting back talking to you every time. And every time I'm talking to you, I'm being hard on myself because I'm like, this nigga finna damn, I need to figure something. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I had to realize like shit, because that's what he put that's what he worked for that. He didn't just... He worked for that, you know what I'm saying? So, nigga, what you want, you got to work for it too, you know what I'm saying? That's why when I came in here, I kept praising you and telling you that, nigga, because this shit fire.
Because he was the nigga I was talking to like every day about getting to it. So,
this shit is fire, man. And to see that you doing it, and you got a crew of people that, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, when y'all was, I'm just watching, not because I want to steal it, because it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It makes so much sense, and it's cool, man.
No, the funny thing is the way this started, Rell was just like, I'm gonna start a podcast and y'all gonna be on it.
No, it's been his idea. Like he's been saying it for like I say like since we started the thing in general. But
I said that.
Yeah, you did. You told me about this in like 2018. Like you mentioned it. Like, man, we should start podcasting because that's when I was doing the video and the editing and all that. How we used to do it.
I don't remember that. But,
Yeah, so basically it was his idea, and I was like, man, I didn't know much about podcasting, but I just started to listen to him. Once I started listening to him, I was like, dang, that shit
But
ain't
in
that
2021 is when he was just like,
fuck it.
I'm gonna have a
Fuck it,
podcast and y'all gonna be on it.
The thing
So
with
it's
me,
like it was like Dad didn't give us no say. Like we was just
Man, but look where we at now.
on punishment, and we just had to do what he said.
And but y'all enjoy.
Oh, we was gonna get
no,
a
it's good. I know what all of our brains together. I have mad different ideas on shit that we could do. Something gonna work.
Yeah, and that's my thing.
Whether
Just
if this
keep
work,
trying it.
I got 10 more ideas that
Yeah.
let's try it.
I'm telling you, Napoleon Hill mastermind. A mastermind is all the minds coming together to create something.
Yeah.
So that's what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? That shit is fire. You know what I'm saying? And then well, winners never quit and quitters never win. You know what I'm saying? So to keep going. That's how you supposed to do it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of rappers suck at the beginning and then 5 years later they good.
have that song.
Because they kept going. They didn't give a fuck if you didn't like it because it was motherfuckers who was paying to see them. And they kept going and they kept going, man.
And that's the thing with me. That's why I don't really particularly care about the views or the follows, because
they gonna come back for that.
If I enjoy this shit, doing it with him and doing it with her, that's all I care about.
Yeah. But to be paid would be nice.
Yeah, but I obviously, but to be paid, but I have to enjoy it enough
to even
want to get to that point.
And that's what I be telling her. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
When y'all was saying earlier, like, you don't want to be 40 years old working. I said, if I was doing something I love, I wouldn't care. So this might not have been the thing.
Yeah, but you said like the goal is to work forever. But I'm saying like
I
that's
mean, if it was this and I'm getting paid, just say if you was getting Joe Rogan.
No,
type
I
money,
get that, but I'm saying that's not the goal. Like
forever?
my goal
To
isn't to
retire?
work forever.
Right.
Yeah, I want
I
to
can
retire
understand
and I want to enjoy life and like sit down like these people that I met, like they're freak. I don't know how much money they got on Conte Packers or whatever, but I know that they have the most amazing house that I've ever been in. Like, and to know that these are like local people, you know, and like to actually go in their house. I mean, it's freaking amazing. And Leigh was showing me all the rooms in her house, and she was just like, I mean, I was gonna make this a study, but I ain't studying. I'm retired, so I just made it my own personal room. And I was like, dang, like that's the dream, like to be able to, you know, work all these years,
rooms.
yeah,
To put
unnecessary
shit
rooms,
in.
to put a TV in and some cognac, you know, like. So it's just like, dang, like, you know, you worked this hard your whole life, and it was like to reap the benefits of your hard work. Like this was like you in a bomb house, like it's freaking amazing. Smells like it's a $3 million house or something, whatever that smell like. But you know, like it's a beautiful home. Like y'all, like I mean, I just can't explain like what that did for me when I seen it. I was like, dang, like these people, like they just make you like really. Yeah, like it's like you like during this is like the end result. Like they
you say
really
like one more time, I'm gonna kick your ass.
That's what this is for me.
What, like?
No. When she said how that house motivated her, like I was telling him, just to know you could drive past this joint and outside you wouldn't even know some shit like this going on in here.
Yeah.
That's fire.
But I don't think it really was the house that motivated me. It was more so of to see there's black people that like
That did it.
that did it and worked this hard, stayed married the whole time, but not a statistic, you know, and they got this big old pretty house. I mean, it's not even like the biggest house ever, but it's a really nice house. Like if you like looking outside their house, like they the only ones in the yard with freaking green grass. You know, like with him trees and you know with everything. It's like even when I went to use these people a good bathroom, they even had towels, like the regular paper towels, with their names printed on them.
It was a nice house, goddamn.
And I was
Hey, nah,
What you going through all
I
the
mean,
rules
but
on
no,
that shit?
but I'm
yeah,
just,
I don't want to see every room in this motherfucker.
No,
but
I mean,
I was
but-
trying to let you know that we present about 2 hours, so I was gonna say, yeah.
God
but
damn.
I mean,
it's a
but-
nice house.
But it ain't about the house, but it was just the fact that these two people worked this hard and this is the end. Like, this was their end goal, and they actually made the end game happen.
Yep.
You know, like
For
that,
all of
that
us,
just
ours
was
coming.
beautiful for me.
You
It
seen
just
it. You
inspired
seen
me.
it was
yeah.
real. You seen it was real.
Hey,
Yeah.
my million coming. I'm about to cop the McLaren. You gonna see me pull up crazy.
We gonna hear that shit. Yeah, Pete outside.
Yeah, man. I'm cop the McLaren. For
So,
sure.
unfortunately, we didn't get to every topic. You know what I'm saying?
I'll do it next
But
week.
yeah, we definitely, like I said, my boy be dropping some gems, man.
Yeah,
So,
man, we got into a deep conversation
yeah,
that
y'all
needed to
niggas
be
done
had,
cried,
man.
y'all got happy, sad, all type of emotions. Damn, bro.
And
You
this
see
nigga-
what your
and he-
calling
And
is.
he emotionless, so we ain't gonna speak on that one.
Nah, you are
I sniffle.
emotionless.
I
I
sniffle.
told you, he a
Nigga,
robot.
you
That
are
boy
like
a
a
robot.
goddamn.
Nah, he got emotion
That
Yeah.
boy a robot.
Barely.
deep down inside.
Yeah, man.
Every
in my
dude
stomach,
does.
like when I be hungry, but that pain I go through. Nah, but for real, man, if we're gonna get these last minute thoughts, also anything y'all want to share, you want to give out your social media, or anybody got something on their mind?
Oh, I ain't got no shit for that. But what I will say is that with the
All right, thank y'all for watching. Nah, just go ahead.
definitely what I learned, man, is to always pat yourself on the back first, and trust yourself. Yeah, that's what I'm with.
What you got for me, little time?
The house is freaking amazing.
Pete.
I love my niggas. There's nothing else I can really say after that conversation.
Yeah, I really got nothing. Like I said, man, it's an experience. I'm glad I could have my boy on here. Like I said, I was definitely for like some people. I feel like I'm trying to wait till it gets a bigger platform so it can, like I said, what he just said. A lot of that shit. A lot of people can use what he just said. So that's why I really want to get a bigger platform to where those audiobooks
somebody
you
can
listen
use
to
it.
become you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
man,
somebody
for
could
sure.
use it. Somebody could take a gym.
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be.
I say,
man. That's
real
what we
lady
here for.
Jim, don't go and get lemonade from little boys who put their hands in
White
your
sure.
people. I'm sorry, white people, but y'all gotta get y'all lemonade game up.
Sure.
eyes with no sugar.
And get tongs.
Right,
Nigga, what?
Yeah, y'all got
put
mad
a-
stocks and bonds. You could get some tongs, my nigga.
Look, you put a dash of goddamn sugar in there. You don't need that much.
And niggas like, you talking about a pinch? That nigga,
Nigga
like,
like salt, man.
yeah, rip the corner of the package. But yeah,
Just a dash of salt. A dash of sugar.
yeah, it tastes like they put salt in that motherfucker. That shit was
Sour as hell.
Had some vinegar.
Vinegar.
yeah, it's a wholesome lemonade. Oh, it's wholesome, all right. But we want to thank y'all for watching this week. That's all I got.
Like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Instagram. Follow the
you
You
wanna
Feel
give
Me
your
page
Instagram
on
out?
Instagram.
He got an Instagram, but we ain't gonna tell y'all what it is.
If you got an OnlyFans, drop it in the comments below and I'll subscribe. If it's under $20.
Yeah, we gotta get an OnlyFans person on here. Somebody that's gonna really talk that talk just to see where their mind is with shit.
And thank you again, Tyrone, for this amazing show.
Yeah, shout out to
Shout out.
Tyrone.
I
Shout out
really
to
went with this podcast.
at the Goat Clothing.
Yeah.
Shout out at the Goat Clothing, man. Send us some shit for
Yeah,
free.
man.
Or, yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. All right,
The
y'all.
shirt is really good quality too. It feels great.
It looks nice. I like it.
I rock that. But
So yeah, thanks again for watching.
peace. We out.